Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind Your Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind Your Basketball. And what's good, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Thanks all for stopping by, being a part on the channel once again here tonight as we get the start of the NBA Cup quarterfinals. Orlando Magic on the road taking on the Milwaukee Bucks for this matchup. It's taking place at the Fiserv Forum, home of Milwaukee. And the Bucks lately, they have been rolling 8-2 in their last 10 games. They're 14-3 in their last 17. Coming in. The Bucks are 10-3 in the last 13. Magic also rolling. The Magic are 14-3 in their last 17. But things got much more challenging for Orlando, though. Franz Wagner, the number 2 scorer on the team behind Paulo Banchero, tore his oblique on Friday against Philadelphia. Banchero, earlier this season, back around Halloween, he also tore his oblique. He's only played 5 games this year to begin the season. Hasn't returned ever since, so a very tall task here up ahead for the Magic, who are shockingly 17-9. Yet they're down their 2 top scorers, and we'll see who's able to rise to the occasion for this matchup. Jalen Suggs is the number 3 scorer coming into this game, averaging 16 points per game. He has dropped over 20 in the previous 2. SGA Sports Talk, welcome in. Glad to have you back in, man. Bill, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Going to tip off very, very shortly for this one tonight. What should be a great matchup here. They only played 3 games in, they only played 3 games in group play. Take that with a little grain of salt, but the Bucks were seeded as the number 1, the Magic seeded as the number 4, got the wild card for the NBA Cup. And right now in the conference standings, Orlando number 3 in the East, Milwaukee number 6 in the East. The Bucks have climbed all the way up from starting off really porous to start off the season. They began just 2-8. But ever since, they have really capitalized and got red hot. They're 10-3 in their last 13, and they took the Celtics down to the wire to the final minute on Friday, which was a really good game that I covered on Friday. Bill's got Bucks there, first half on the line. He's taking the Bucks 4-point favorites on the line. Best of luck there. Let's see. Do I think Albany plus 12.5 looks good? Is it a trap? Yes, I got a little interesting fact here on Syracuse. So I like Albany tonight, plus 12.5 in that game to hang with Syracuse, make it much closer. So Syracuse has played 4 mid-major teams this season. All 4 of those wins against mid-majors were by 10 points or fewer. And I'll rattle off the teams once I find them. for mid-majors. I know their first game in the season opener, they played Lemoyne, which is brand new to Division I in their second season. They only won that game by 2 against Lemoyne. So this is who Syracuse has played so far for mid-majors. So they beat Lemoyne. They beat them by 4, 86-82 in the opener. They beat Colgate by 2, 74-72. They got taken at double overtime against Youngstown State, 104-95, and they won their last game against the mid-major, 82-72 against Cordell. So yeah, I really like Albany tonight in this game, and Albany pounded Columbia last week. Columbia started off 8-0. They were receiving votes. Syracuse has 4 losses against Power 5, so they're 0-4 against Power 5s, 4-0 against mid-majors. They have losses against Texas Tech, Texas, Tennessee by 26, number 1 team, and at Notre Dame, which is a bad loss there. Yeah, I like the Bucks tonight in this game. Orlando's had an excellent season for them, but the Bucks have just certainly had their number. I saw Milwaukee's won 8 straight home games against the Magic. The last loss for the Bucks going against the Magic on their home floor was back in 2019. And since 2019, Milwaukee is 16-2 in the last 18 games against Orlando. So they always just seem to have the Magic's number. This is going to be a tough task tonight for the Magic because their lack of scoring. They've only played 1 game without Franz Wagner. And they actually won that game against the Suns 115-110 on Sunday. But this Bucks team has really started to turn the corner recently, and Giannis is going off. He's posted some big numbers against the Magic in the past. Giannis's over-under prop when I saw it this morning was at 29.5 for tonight's game. He's the number 1 scorer to NBA. He's averaging 32.5 points per game. I like him going over that 29.5 tonight. He's got 5 straight games scoring 30-plus points against the Magic, so he has been able to have a lot of success in recent past against Orlando. And in order to step up, Jalen Suggs, his number, when I last checked it, was at the over-under at 20.5 points. I think that's way too little right there. He needs to step up and go off tonight in that game for this game for Jalen Suggs. He's averaging 24 the last 2 games. No Paulo Banchero, no Franz Wagner. And he's going to really rise to the occasion tonight, as he is now the new number 1 scorer on the team behind Wagner and Banchero. They only have 2 double-digit scores now that's currently on the statistics. It's Jalen Suggs and Mo Wagner since Banchero and Franz Wagner is out. And yeah, that's been the issue this year for the Magic. They've been lacking firepower. Also, they've been playing a much easier schedule. Bottom of the NBA, 27th in strength of schedule for them. So once they start to play the tougher teams, they got 2 games, I think, coming up in the next month against the Celtics. Reality could hit there for the Magic, especially if they still struggle to get Banchero and Franz Wagner back in the lineup. Could take a while for them as well. I know Wagner's going to be reevaluated in around 4 weeks from now for his injury. So that's an oblique strain, and that's the same injury that Banchero has, and Banchero's been out since Halloween. What's good, Bradley? Welcome in. Anastasia, thanks for joining in. If you're doing the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe here. Thanks all for joining in, being a part of the channel tonight. Bucks come in. It was a 7.5 point favorite. That line in the last 5 minutes has flipped up to an 8.5 point favorite now for Milwaukee tonight. Over under, what I last checked was at, and it's still at it, it's still at it, 214.5. It opened at 216.5. It's at 214.5. This is a starting 5 tonight for the Magic. Jalen Suggs, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Tristan Da Silva, Wendell Carter Jr., and Goga Batadze, the starting 5 for the Magic in the NBA Cup quarterfinals. I love this NBA Cup that they have. Second year they've done it. Damian Lillard, Andre Jackson Jr., Taurean Prince, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. That is the starting 5 for the Milwaukee Bucks tonight on their home court. Should be a fun game here, hopefully a close and competitive one. Very tall task for the Magic without Franz Wagner, who got injured on Friday. He rose to the occasion as the team's top scorer behind Banchero. Paulo Banchero still yet to return for Orlando. But we'll see what happens here. Magic been out to an excellent season, shocking everyone at 17-9, and you never know going up against the Doc Rivers coach team what could happen tonight. Bucks, black uniforms, white numbers, white letters. They're playing in a blue court tonight at the Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Magic, white jerseys with those black stripes down the uniform, blue numbers, blue letters, right to left on the floor for Orlando as we begin with the opening tip, and the Bucks control the opening tip. First possession now for Milwaukee. I'll go over throughout this stream what I have for some of my picks that I took tonight. I really like Giannis over 29.5 points. Giannis down low, got it stripped and stole away by the Magic. So first possession resulted in a turnover for Milwaukee. To Silva, driving, lost it. Giannis able to deflect it, come up with a steal at the baseline. Dame has it now. Dame at the top of the key, finds Giannis, head full of steam. Euro step down the lane, blocked. And that was a clean rejection right there by the Magic defense. This defense, an absolute beast, number 1 in the NBA and fewest points allowed this season. Batadze, handoff around the perimeter off to Suggs. Suggs, his over-under at just 20.5 points tonight. Looking to rise to the occasion for him, averaging 24 in the previous 2. Out to the left wing perimeter, KCP for the shot clock. Shot clock winding off, finds his man open, takes the jumper, and he connects on it. Wendell Carter Jr. up and through. It's good for 2 in the opening minutes. Milwaukee forgot to cover. Carter Jr. brought the double around the perimeter. Unable to get to that, though. Dame at the top of the key. Dame takes the 3 at the right wing, off the back rim, no good. Tipped up, offensive rebound, controlled by Taurean Prince. Prince slides it out on top to Dame. Out to the left wing, Lopez. Lopez drops it off at the low block. Giannis pivot. Giannis with position, soars up. Oh, he blew the layup. The Greek Freak unable to connect right there. Is off the pivot. He had position, and unfortunately for him, wasn't able to send it down. And the hook shot no good off the back rim, missed by Tristan De Silva inside a low post as the Bucks came up with a rebound. Jackson gets fouled. It's charged to Batadze with the first personal foul on the floor. Yeah, Newcar's been doing well right now. I'm not sure if I'll be live for that SGA Sports Talk because I work on MLK Day next month, so I'm not sure just yet. Skip pass in the corner. Jackson with a 3. Missed off the mark, no good. Suggs controls the defensive rebounds. Magic with possession. Jalen Suggs out of the pack, brings it up the floor. Suggs at the top, working on Giannis one-on-one. Lob down low to his teammate, off fake underneath, and gets fouled. And this will be a Wendell Carter Jr. He's got both of the points so far to begin. At the free throw line, shooting 2. So slow start here for Milwaukee in the opening 2 minutes. Brook Lopez picks up the shooting foul. We're just getting started here. We got 25 plus watching. If you're new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams here on the channel. First one is good by Wendell Carter Jr. He has all 3 points to begin this game right now for the Magic. Second free throw is good. 4-zip now, Orlando. Bucks with possession with Dame. Lillard handoff to Prince at the right wing perimeter. Prince lobs it off top of the free throw circle. Giannis. Dribble drive attacks inside the paint on the Wendell Carter Jr. Giannis bounce pass underneath, finds Jackson. Jackson circles around out to the corner to Lillard for the shot clock. Dame dribbles up, right baseline dribble, right to the cup, scores, upping it off the backboard. 4-2, just burst a speed right there off the baseline dribble by Damian Lillard for the first 2 of the game for Milwaukee. Up the floor now with Jalen Suggs. Finds Batadze top of the free throw circle. 12 in the shot clock. Handoff to Suggs working on Jackson 101. Batadze sets the screen. 6 in the shot clock. Suggs dribbles up. Low block. Jumper on a rainbow. Rattles in. Good for 2 by Jalen Suggs. Suggs now on the board for the Magic. Bucks with possession. Dame at the right wing perimeter. Dame, a dribble drive inside, bounce pass. Jackson, kick out to the corner. Taurean Prince, no good. Missed the 3, skipped around the rim and out. Rebound was secured by Carter Jr. Suggs at the low block. Fall away. Jalen Suggs, no good. Over the rim. Shot it as an air ball as Lopez came up with the board. Up the floor with Lillard here. 8:40 left to go in the opening quarter. Dame atop of the key. He has the first 2 of the game. Dame dribbles up, kick out, corner. Andre Jackson Jr. to 3. Swash! Great driving kick right there. First assist of the night for Damian Lillard, driving and kicking out to Andre Jackson as he splashes down to 3. Magic with possession, turning the corner. Suggs, dish outside. Batadze with a three, no good. Kaboinked it off the back rim. Offensive rebound controlled by De Silva. Outside, Suggs launches a three. Off the back rim, missed again. Lopez soars up and grabs a huge rebound. Bucks with possession. Dame gets past one man. Dame drives downhill. Bounce pass. Giannis underneath. Throws it down with a two-handed flush. And a 1-point lead for the Bucks. 7-6 in the first 4 minutes plus of action right now. Lillard back-to-back assists. Magic with a possession. Right wing perimeter for KCP. Slides it down on top over to Batadze. Hand off to KCP at the elbow. Step back jumper. Deep two. Connects on it. It's a good stroke right there by Contavious Caldwell-Pope on the board with his first two. 8-7 now for the Magic, going back and forth. Lopez at the left wing, dribbles up, drives downhill to the cup, and he lost it. Results in a turnover. Bad pass out to the corner. 2-on-1 and the fast break to the trailer. Lob over the top by Caldwell-Pope over to De Silva, who got followed by Dame, playing the 2-on-1 in transition. And two free throws coming up by Tristan De Silva. Could not finish the alley-oop dunk, but he was fouled up in mid-flight. So he'll shoot two coming up at the free throw line. This style of play right now benefiting the Magic at the moment. Number one defense and fewest points allowed this season. They ranked 27th in points scored, but number one in the NBA and fewest points allowed this year. 103.3 points per game to their opponent. First free throw is good. Second shot here by De Silva, right down the middle. 10-7, three-point advantage. Bucks have possession. Brook Lopez, left wing. Jackson into the hands to Giannis. Giannis, dribble drive inside. Goes up, got it stripped, and turns it over once again. Poor start for Giannis with the turnovers. Outlet pass up ahead to De Silva. Go whacked hard in transition from behind by Jackson. So back-to-back Bucks fouls and two more free throws coming up at the line for Tristan De Silva, who has stepped up early on for the Magic. Got a bunch of people poured in early for this one. Thanks all for being a part here of the stream. If you guys are new, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. And ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. Two free throws here at the line for Tristan De Silva. First one's right down the middle. Winner of this game will take on the winner of number 2, the New York Knicks, versus the number 3 seed Atlanta Hawks. Both of the free throws good. 12-7 now for the Magic. Bucks with possession. Giannis, top of the key, lobs it over to Lopez at the left wing. Lopez shovels on top over to Giannis. Dame comes off the screen at the left wing here for Lillard. Fires a bullet down low. Bad pass. Intercepted. A gift into the hands of Goga Batadze inside the key. Poor possessions so far for Milwaukee to start it off. Turnovers been an issue to begin this game. They've got 4 turnovers. Magic with 1. Soaring up right to the rim with a right-hand layup. Contavious Caldwell-Pope with 4 points on the board. And a timeout taken to the floor by Doc Rivers. 14-7. Great start for the Magic with 6:33 left to go in the opening. 6:38 left to go in the opening quarter. All right, we head over to the first timeout. Really solid balance here by the Magic. 4 different scores. 3 of those players with 4 points each. Tristan De Silva, Wendell Carter Jr., Contavious Caldwell-Pope each with 4. Jalen Suggs is 2. If you're new in the channel, smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe as we head over to that first timeout, everybody. And feel free to let us know who you guys got in this one tonight here. Bucks or Magic right now, 3/4 percentage going for the Bucks, 75 to 25% at the moment. So make sure to vote in that poll if you haven't already done so. Turnovers. Some bad ones so far for Milwaukee. Giannis already with 2 turnovers, 2 points for him. 3 points by Andre Jackson Jr. with a corner 3. Dame scored the first bucket. He's got 2. And also 2 assists so far to steal for Dame. Yeah, really rough first part of the first quarter here for Milwaukee. Just some terrible turnovers they've had. Just they're giving gifts of passes to the wrong players. It's just the easiest passes for interceptions with steals being made by the Magic so far. Like the ball has gone straight to a couple Magic defenders, or it's been Giannis has got stripped twice for him. So these are the picks that I liked going into today for this game. I liked Giannis's over 29.5 points tonight for this game. He's the scoring leader right now. He's putting up 32.5 points per game. Number one in the NBA. He's got 5 straight games scoring 30-plus points against the Magic. And he's gone off for multiple 30-plus point games this season for Giannis. So I really like that total for Giannis tonight. That's 3 points below what he's scoring. But right now, just 2 points per game. A little bit of a gamble right there, too, because historically he's been great against the Magic, but the Magic do have the number one defense this season for them. Damian Lillard at 24.5 for tonight. He was big. Him and Giannis were just like a complete duo when they took on the Celtics on Friday, and that was a physical defensive game. They only came out with 105 points in that game, and those two guys went off. So I like Dame's number over 24.5 tonight as well. He's putting up over 27 in his last 7 games. College hoops tonight. Some of my picks that I really like. I have number one Tennessee covering at 15.5 on the line against Miami. Right now Tennessee is leading by 13. Final 30 seconds left to go before half. 38-25. Big reason here is because Tennessee is 7-1 against the spread for them this season. Miami's coming in limping. They've lost 6 straight games, just 3-6, and the SEC went 14-2 against the ACC last week in the SEC-ACC Challenge. 11 of those wins out of the 14 by SEC teams were by double-digit points. They had a lot of just big blowouts. That one in particular, Pittsburgh getting shredded by Mississippi State. So number one in the land, taking care of business right now with Tennessee at the moment. Also really like Houston by 27 tonight on the line against Troy to cover. Houston, whenever they take on a mid-major, they destroy a mid-major by 30+. They're right now averaging 46 points victory margin against the mid-majors that they've faced this season. Bucks missed the shot down low with Lopez. It goes back to the Magic here. KCP runner off the back from no good. Tipped up, and the rebound secure by Dame for Milwaukee. 6 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. Lillard at the top, moves it outside to Jackson. Jackson dribbles up, drives inside the paint. Jackson, swifty move right in between the defenders. He scores up and in off the backboard. 14-9. Andre Jackson leading the charge right now. The second season from UConn as the Bucks pick up a quick foul. Couldn't get back defensively from behind. That was on Giannis actually. So Giannis picks up the personal foul. That was a reach-in on the floor, so this will be Magic inbound coming up. And Jackson, a lot of good minutes that he has played so far this game as he will substitute out. Number 20, A.J. Green will check in. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, near side front court, the inbound passer. Sends it off to Suggs. Suggs at the top, a lob, deflected out of bounds off the fingertips of Giannis. Yeah, that one I'm like half and half on for Arkansas. I haven't seen Michigan yet. That's why. I'm a little concerned for that one because I don't know if Coach Cal can do it or not. I saw that Arkansas played a close game against Miami. That's why I'm concerned. In Michigan, last week they picked off Wisconsin, which is still in the top 25, and that was a road win at Wisconsin. That's why I'm concerned about Arkansas. Is that the team that they beat from Miami is not that good. They're 3-6, lost against Charleston Southern. Lob over the top, and it gets thrown down for the Magic with a Wendell Carter Jr. 16-9 right now. Really pathetic start here for the Bucks. Dame pass off the roll down off to Giannis, and that will be recorded as a goaltend. They get it. So Giannis awarded with a 2, 16-11. Oh, that was really, really close there. Went over the cylinder, was blocked off the backboard, so he gets awarded the 2 points. Very close, though. And he got fouled from behind as well, so Giannis will shoot 1 at the free throw line. And that was Goga Batadze, who came in from behind, picked up the goaltend plus the shooting foul. Hey, what's good? Principe Mayo, welcome in from Brazil. Thanks for joining in. Chris Middleton missed the first 21 games of the season. He is back playing the previous 2, putting up around 11 points per game in his first 2 games back for Middleton. So he checks on the floor for the first time tonight. Bobby Portis, his over-under rebounds total at just 6.5 tonight. He had 18 on Saturday against the Celtics. Free throw was good by Giannis, 16-12 right now. 5 minutes left to go in the first. Magic with a possession. Right wing perimeter with number 23, Tristan Da Silva. Da Silva off the screen set by Mo Wagner. Dribbles up inside the key. Jumper has some space in the 13-footer. Bounces in for the bucket. 6-point lead now for the Magic. Bucks with just 12 points with 4:45 left to go in the opening quarter. Middleton bounce back. Pass behind his back to Prince around the perimeter off the Portis. Handoff, AJ Green. Jacks up the 3. Got it. Able to drop down for the triple by Green. It's a 3-point game. Jake, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Man, brutal loss for the Cowboys yesterday. Oof. Just season in a nutshell right there. A blocked punt, and then the guy on special teams touched it. And then the Bengals pounced on it, recovered. It was basically like, it wasn't even didn't even cross the first down marker or so, but helped out the Bengals and they won the game. Down low off the roll down. Giannis goes up, gets fouled from behind. It's been a really physical game so far. The paint presence been there all night long to begin for the Magic, and stunning right now that you got guys like Goga Batadze and Wendell Carter Jr. that's competing their hardest, defending the Greek Freak down low. Giannis will shoot 2 at the line here. First free throw coming up here for Giannis. And first one's right down the middle. 4-point game right now. Giannis up to 7 points at the moment. If you're doing a stream, smash the thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe here. We get almost 50 plus watching right now. Thanks all for joining in tonight. Second shot connects on it. 3-point game all of a sudden. Magic crosses midcourt with Anthony Black in his second season out of Arkansas. Carl Anthony receives it from Carter Jr. outside of Black. Black backs his way. Jumper, 13-footer straight away. Connects on it for 2 over Green for the buckets. Able to knock down those deep 2s for Orlando. Get into the mid-range as well. And a really solid start. Middleton had it poke loose, turned it over. Cole Anthony comes out with a steal. One man up beat, and he tried to throw it down. Huge rejection from behind by Giannis, though. It was not clean according to the referees as he clipped him from behind. And this will be... One second. Was it over the cylinder there? He blocked him when it was over the cylinder, because that will be a goaltend if so. We're just awaiting for the clarification on this call, whether that's defensive basket interference, and the referees are looking at it to see if it will be basket interference defensively. Right now, it's 22-17. That's what we got on the scoreboard as we continue. So, wow, that is rolled a clean block then by Giannis, so no bucket awarded to the Magic there. Giannis, head full of steam with a drive. Right-hand figure roll finishes right above Carter Jr. for the 2. 22-19, 3 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. Anthony receives it at the left wing perimeter. Cole Anthony dribbles up, drives on Green, bounce pass, cutter, backdoor, Mo Wagner scores. 5-point advantage for the Magic, out in full control right now in this opening quarter. Bucks, though, hanging in. Bucks got out to a really slow start. Turnovers crushed them early on. Portis at the top of the key. Handoff, A.J. Green, and bad pass intercepted. That's been the story of the game so far. The Bucks with too many turnovers. That's now their 6th turnover in the opening quarter off multiple passes that's been stolen. 6 turnovers resulting in 6 steals by Orlando. Anthony at the top, 2:20 left to go in the first. Pocket pass, jumper, free throw circle, splush. Another make right there. Wendell Carter Jr. able to splash it through. 7-point lead. Magic really playing hard right now. Bucks with possession. Middleton at the right wing perimeter. Giannis sets the screen, finds Giannis. Giannis drives downhill, bounce pass. Portis bobbled it to the corner, picked it up luckily for him. Portis, corner 3, connects on it. Gets his team back within 4. That's a humongous 3 right, or they're gonna roll the deep 2 actually. 1 foot on the 3-point line in the near side corner. So instead of a 4-point game, a 5-point game. Anthony Black on top over to KCP. Back to Black off the handoff from Mo Wagner. Jumper, baseline, Black's got it. 28-21, great balance for the Magic. Multiple players scoring in this game right now. Entire starting 5 plus 2 guys off the bench as Giannis downhill to the rim. Nobody there, gets his team back winning 5. 1:21 left to go in the opening quarter right now. The Greek Freak coming in and off to a great start here. Downhill off the pocket pass and nobody able to defend him as he had a head full of steam off the roll down to the rim and just blew by the entire Magic defense. Magic burned a timeout. 1:21 remaining in the opening quarter. Yeah, really good balance so far for Orlando. Tristan Da Silva, Wendell Carter Jr., each with 6 points. 4 points each by Jalen Suggs, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Anthony Black. 2 points each by Mo Wagner and Goga Batadze. They've only tried 2 threes this entire game. They are the worst 3-point shooting team percentage-wise in the NBA. The Bucks tonight, also not many threes as well. 2 for 5 right now so far this game. Giannis with 11. 5 points by Andre Jackson. Dame with just 2 to begin today, but he does have 3 assists. Yeah, good question from Adam here. What's one NBA player that kind of surprised me this season? I go with Ty Jerome is the one from Cleveland. He used to play college hoops for Virginia. He's turning out to be like a pretty good bench player this year for the Cavs. Ty Jerome was on the national championship team with Kyle Guy back at Virginia in 2019. So I thought that out of the two, the guy that would break out would be Kyle Guy. So I'm shocked at this Ty Jerome this year that's had a little bit of a breakout year compared to his past couple seasons or so. Also, Peyton Pritchard, humongous season for him. I knew that he had it in the system, just didn't realize that it would be this humongous of a jump for him this year. That dude's got just so great of a work ethic for him, and just been an ultimate X factor this year. He's a cheat code out there. This is a standalone NBA game in the 7 p.m. time slot since this is the NBA Cup. There's one other game later tonight, Mavs against the Thunder. This will be my only stream tonight. I usually don't cover late games because I go to bed around 11 o'clock or so. No stream for me tomorrow. I posted around 6 o'clock in the community tab. We're getting hit by a severe storm tomorrow. I'm also working overtime at my workplace tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to come home until 6:45 tomorrow, before the 7 o'clock start, and I probably won't have any access to any electronics or lighting or anything tomorrow because we're supposed to get hit with a 55, 60 mile per hour windstorm tomorrow that's coming our way. If I do lose power, and if I'm hoping to get it back for Celtics against Pistons on Thursday or so, but usually when we lose power for 3 or 4 days or so, unfortunately, because I live out in the forest or so, and we're usually like one of the last towns in the state of Mass that gets like our electric back or so. It takes like 3 or 4 days to do so, unfortunately. Back to action right now. Minute 15 left to go in the opening quarter. Mo Wagner on the floor as he is with number 13, Jet Howard. First time at the court tonight as Wagner takes it downhill to the rim, and he's able to score for 2. A shocking start here for the Magic right now, 30-23. They've had a shocking season. Number 3 team behind the Cavs and the Celtics right now. Cole Anthony on the floor with Caleb Houston. They go a lot of guys deep for this Magic team. Missed 3 at the right wing perimeter by Gary Trent Jr. as the Magic come up with a defensive rebound. That's Anthony Black. Out to the corner, deflected out of bounds, and off of the Bucks last with Lopez. It will stay Magic possession. Not a good start from Milwaukee. That's why whenever I see a line that's posted for the Bucks, I never take it because they have just such a terrible head coach that anything could happen. It's just so elementary that they could lose to the Wizards on any given day. Never mind this Magic team that's sitting 3 spots above them in the East. The Magic bury the 3, 33-23. That's their first made triple of tonight's game. Of course, leave it up to Doc Rivers and his team to be down by double digits right now in a game that they were favored by 7.5 points, 8.5 points coming in. Jumper's good at the elbow for the Bucks. 33-25, 10 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. Cole Anthony, edge of the midcourt logo. Cole Anthony dribbles up, drives inside the paint, floats up the runner, no good. Skipped around the rim and out. Lopez, hand off Middleton. Final chance here before the buzzer. Lost it. Got stolen away by Orlando, and that is the story of the game so far. Turnovers by the Milwaukee Bucks, failing to take care of the basketball. 33-25, a fast-paced first quarter between these two teams. So not a lot of clock stoppages as this first quarter blew right by. But for the Milwaukee Bucks, sloppy. Man, does it look sloppy out there or what? Multiple times they're losing the ball. These guys just got 0 handles. 33-25 through the first quarter. The Bucks with 7 turnovers, resulting in 7 steals by the Magic. 3 steals by Jalen Suggs in the first quarter. 1 steal each by Wendell Carter Jr., Goga Batadze, KCP, and Mo Wagner. Just an absolute shame for this Bucks team. Giannis with 2 turnovers. 2 turnovers by Middleton. This team just cannot grip the basketball. Just pathetic. Uncle Pizzle, what's good? Welcome in, man. Thanks for joining in. First quarter through. We got 50 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams as well on the channel. Who I really like tomorrow, that will be Golden State. I think last time I checked, Golden State's a 2.5 point favorite against Houston, or a 2.5 point underdog at Houston tomorrow. But Steph Curry always shows up for the big games. Last year, it was LeBron who led his team to the in-season tournament cup championship, and I get a feeling that Steph Curry could do it this year for Golden State. And shockingly, they're a 2.5 point underdog at Houston tomorrow. A really good Houston team, but Steve Kerr, all-time, 6-1 record against Ime Udoka in regular season games. And then if you add in the NBA Finals from 2022 in there, Steve Kerr has a record of 10-3 all-time against Ime Udoka, adding in those NBA Finals games from 2020. So Steve Kerr has had the answers going up against Ime in the past, yet Golden State's an underdog for tomorrow night's game in the NBA Cup. I would never bet against Steph Curry. College hoops right now. Tennessee leading Miami 38-25 to the first half of action. Duke in a tight one against Incarnate Word 12-10 right now with 7:30 left to go in the opening half. Butler getting shredded by North Dakota State. That's embarrassing for Butler. Wow. I could see that coming. I think Butler was like a 14.5 point favorite on the line. The epitome of brutality whenever you lose a bye game. And we've seen it time from time this season all around. Big East, ACC. We've seen it all throughout. Nothing worse when the epitome of brutality is UMass Amherst loses to UMass Lowell in a bye game for UMass Amherst. They lost to the smaller school. Just absolute epitome of brutality. This Butler team, they already lost to a mid-major. They lost to Austin Peay in the opening week, 68-66. They barely scraped by Missouri State. So the writing was on the wall for this Butler team. And I knew it would happen somewhere tonight, that there would be a major conference team that would lose to a mid-major. Just wasn't sure where it would be. And now the question will be if there's an ACC team tonight that will lose to a mid-major, because there's a couple of those ACC teams in action. Syracuse, one of them, taking on Albany. I believe Cal is playing it against Cornell tonight. That's a game to keep an eye on as well. That's worthy of an upset. 36-25 as Mo Wagner just drilled a 3, an 11-point lead, largest one of the game by the Magic. Jumper's good at the baseline for 2 for Bobby Portis. 9-point game right now. Magic with a possession at the right wing perimeter. Hand off to Anthony. Anthony dribbles up at the low block. Shovel pass underneath, and it's good. Up and it off the backboard for 2 for Mo Wagner. 38-27. Portis, kick out, corner, open 3 here for the Bucks. Kaboom, and that is good. Gary Trent Jr. drills the triple. 8-point game right now. Bucks playing from behind. Cole Anthony slides it on top into the hands of Anthony Black. He drives underneath, dump off down low. 2 and a flush by Mo Wagner with a dunk. Well, Mo Wagner started to take over recently in this game. Milwaukee with no answers currently. Dame at the left wing, outside the perimeter to Portis. Shovels it over to Trent Jr. Pocket pass Portis. Out to the corner. Portis laces up a 3. Connects on it. Starting to drill some threes. Cannot make enough stops for defense right now. The Magic came into the game 27th in the NBA in scoring. They have all the answers right now to get themselves on the board. Anthony, shovel pass, cutter, trailer, right to the rim. Mo Wagner once again up and in. Off the backboard for 2 more. Where's the scoring spree coming from right now? Mo Wagner out of nowhere, coming up with a score after score after score. The Bucks respond with a bucket and 1 coming up at the free throw line. Utilizing the low post, and the Bucks playing porous defense inside the interior currently. Leaving a lot of space to drive, and Mo Wagner off the bench. 13 points right now. Stepping up in a huge way. Bobby Portis will shoot 1 at the free throw line. And the free throw is good. 42-36, under 10 minutes left to go in the second. Big night so far. 13 points through the bench by Mo Wagner. Cole Anthony. Off to Anthony Black around the perimeter. Black dribbles up to the right elbow. Outside finds Anthony. Anthony, edge of the midcourt logo. 8 on the shot clock. Dribble, drive, right down the lane inside. Over Lopez. Kiss off the glass. Scores. Up and in off the backboard. This paint defense is horrendous right now for Milwaukee. Corner 3 by AJ Green. No good. Offensive rebound control by Portis. Out to the top. The 3 taken by Lopez. Drills it. 5-point game. 3-point shot making. Saving Milwaukee right now. Having them creep right back in it. Magic with a possession. Cole Anthony slows down the ball. Crosses the midcourt logo. Approaching 9 minutes left to go before halftime. Anthony dribbles up, drives, downhill. Anthony double clutch, no good. Missed off the top of the glass, too strong as Dame comes out with a defensive board. Lillard up the floor, been silent so far. Dribbled behind his back, drives downhill. Dame underneath, Dame to the rim, and he will not get the bucket, or will he, according to the referees? It's right now 44-39, and now they'll count it. So they will count it. It looked like an up and down by Damian Lillard, but the refs did count it. 44-41, as they have counted the bucket. It was a little bit late to put on the scoreboard there, but they did count it. So it's a 3-point game. Timeout on the floor taken by the Magic. 8:52 left to go before halftime. Milwaukee finally start to wake up here currently. If you're just joining in, this is incredible balance that the Magic have with their team. They have 9 different scores. Mo Wagner, 13 points on a perfect 6 for 6 shooting in 8 minutes. Used to play for the Celtics a couple years ago. They got him from Chicago a couple years back at the trade deadline. What's good, Vegas? Welcome in, man. Thanks for joining in. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. So right now we're on this timeout, and just a porous display. Interior defense for Milwaukee. Turnovers in the first quarter. Of course, this is a Doc Rivers coach team. Like, any time that I see Bucks in a hefty money line on it, I just completely ignore it, like, any time, because I know that anything could happen when you're coached by Doc Rivers. The Magic are getting whatever they get. 69% shooting right now for Orlando. 18 for 26 from the floor. They're shooting 16 for 24 from 2 right now. The Bucks are also shooting red hot. 61.5%, 16 for 26 from the floor for Milwaukee. Well, good thing that the pace of this game is moving by. For these two teams, they're playing slow tempo for their pace, and the Magic are one of the slower tempo teams in the NBA, and that's why they don't score as much. But they're doing it through efficiency. It's just they're taking it down a lot on the shot clock, and then their defense is forced steals. So there's been multiple wasted possessions as well by the Bucks that haven't been from misses tonight, but they have been actually from steals by the Magic defense. Magic with 7 steals on 7 turnovers by the Bucks, resulting in 8 points off of those turnovers so far tonight. Tennessee up by 14 against Miami, 47-33. Duke and Incarnate Word, that's only a 2-point game, 12-10 right now. Butler getting shredded against North Dakota State. They already have lost 1 bye game against the mid-major, losing by 2 against Austin Peay. And now they're down by 17 against North Dakota State. Hey, what's good? Welcome in from Columbia. Juan, thanks for joining in. Dude, the URI Rams look so good this year. URI's up 37-27 against Brown, going for 10-0. Off to their best start since 1947-1948. I knew this was a trap game for NC State tonight. And this is how bad the ACC is. The ACC is going to get 2 bids in this March Madness tournament, and then the SEC is going to get 12. Here's what you need to know tonight about the ACC. NC State, a 35-point favor against Coppin State, up by 3. With under 4 minutes left to go before halftime. The score is NC State 26. Coppin State, with a record of 0-10, has 23. A 3-point game with under 4 minutes left. The ACC is horrific this year. It's going to be Duke and Clemson. They're going to be a 2-bid league if they keep it up. The number 2 team in the conference who is tied for second right now is Stanford. Stanford was constantly at the bottom of the Pac-12 for years, and they had that guy in the team playing back in 2008 when they last went to the tournament. Brook Lopez up and off the backboard for 2. 44-43, 8:25 left to go before halftime. Jumper at the elbow. Anthony, no good off the glass, too long. A rebound collected by Green for Milwaukee. Bucks looking to take the lead here. Dame at the top. Giannis currently on the bench at the moment. Dame fumbled it, lost it, turnover. That's now the 8th steal by the Magic, and they have fumbled and stumbled along with the basketball throughout the course of this night. 8 points off of those turnovers. Looking for 10 underneath Batadze. Dribbles out to the corner. Outside to the wing, sends it over to his teammate off the ball. Fake it is Anthony Black, and Black floated up a runner and got fouled. So 2 shots coming up at the free throw line here for the Magic. What's good? Mikey, thanks for joining back in, man. Good start for Orlando right now, and this team has been one of the surprising teams this year. Paulo Banchero played just 5 games. Franz Wagner stepped up. Franz Wagner now out missing time, and yet this Magic team, they are extremely deep. A lot of young guys, but they're not like super young. They're starting to get polished. They have a bunch of guys that's like in their second or third season or so. 2, 3, and 4 for their seasons. A couple guys in their 5th and 6th. So yeah, these guys are younger guys, but they're starting to polish and get better every single day. Free throws were split at the line by Anthony Black. 45-43. Portis at the elbow. Portis dribbles out to the perimeter. Sends it off to Green. Green takes the three. No good. Not even close. He airballed it over the rim. 2-point lead for the Magic. Anthony Black dribbles up. Drives downhill to the rim, and Black scores the layup. Just porous defense by Milwaukee. That's just a simple Luka Doncic drive downhill there. Not really much burst off the dribble by Anthony Black, but able to finish with a right hand, just blowing past defenders there, even though it wasn't a speedster dribble. Top of the key, Damian Lillard been silent in the scoring column in this opening half. Lopez, no good, missed the shot at the low right block, around the rim and out. Rebound went over to Jalen Suggs and the Magic. Suggs, play makes at the top. The three, straight away, missed off the mark, no good. Portis collects the defensive rebounds. Embarrassing start here for Milwaukee. Multiple turnovers, multiple bricks as well lately, but Portis able to send that in for the deep two. 18-foot straight away. It's a 2-point game. 6.5 left to go before halftime. Right wing perimeter, Jalen Suggs lost the handle, turns it over up the floor here. 101 to beat with Gary Trent Jr. outside of Lopez. He tries the three off the rim short, but Tadze came up with a defensive board. They had numbers in transition. Just take it to the rim. If you're the Bucks and your tallest player on the floor, Brook Lopez decides to heave up a three and missed it short. Baseline jumper, follow away, Anthony off the mark, no good. Another rebound controlled by Portis. Bobby Portis over under on the glass with 6.5 tonight. Dame, pocket pass, Portis, jumper, connects on it. Bobby Portis playing quality minutes right now, willing his team right back in the game. 16 points off the bench by Portis, all of a sudden up to 4 rebounds and 3 assists tonight, plus 7 on the floor. Top of the key, Jalen Suggs. Suggs dribbles up inside, runner, no good off the glass. Another rebound controlled by Portis. Bobby Portis started to take over recently here. Bucks with possession. Dame at the top. Dame drives him. Batadze. Dame with a left hand scores. Up and in off the backboard. There's Milwaukee as we know him. 49-47. Timeout taken to the floor by Orlando. Damian Lillard scored a bucket. Also had the assist previous to that, to the pocket pass to the elbow off to Bobby Portis. And now the Bucks take their first lead in the night, part of a 24-12 advantage. 49-47 with 5:20 left to go before half. Bobby Portis stepping up huge. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, plus 7. Perfect 7 for 7 by Bobby Portis. Giannis with 11. Damian Lillard up to 6 now and 6 assists. 13 by Mo Wagner. There's just nobody else outside of Mo Wagner has been able to really step up and score. Anthony Black's the number 2 scorer with 7 right now for the Magic. We got 60 plus people watching right now. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. Tennessee by 15, 50-35 with another 15 minutes left to go against Miami. Duke only up by 5, 26-21. Hopefully you took the under 89.5 points tonight for Duke's over-under points total, because right now they have just 26 points going into halftime against Incarnate Word, as Duke is struggling to score in that game. 13 minutes left to go. North Dakota State looking to upset Butler at Hinkle tonight, 52-39. North Dakota State with a 13-point lead. Rhodey out to a perfect 9-0 start. They're taking on non-conference in-state opponent Brown on the east side of Providence tonight. 39-33, Rhode Island leading that game. Coppin State a 35-point favorite, NC State a 35-point favorite at home against Coppin State, which is winless at 0-10. The score is NC State 31, Coppin State 26. That's how bad the ACC is that rest this year, I'm just going to treat the ACC as a mid-major. Honestly, the ACC might get less bids than the A10 this year. Like, that's for real. The ACC might get just Clemson and Duke in the tournament. And then the A10 might get Rhode Island, Dayton, and then either a combo of Loyola Chicago or VCU. Like that looks like it could be a 3-bid conference this year, the A10, and the ACC gets 2 bids, while the SEC could get like 12 bids this year. They're on track, definitely double digits for 10 plus if they keep it up. Like we're seeing right now, the SEC, the 16th projected team in the SEC, Mizzou, knocked off the number 1 AP team last week, Kansas. And then Oklahoma was projected 17th in the SEC. And they're still unbeaten right now for Oklahoma. Just really solid start, just all around for the SEC for them. Rutgers looking good against Penn State tonight, 48-33. That's a trap game tonight for Penn State, just outside the top 25 at number 30. That Rutgers team's got the talent for sure. They have a projected number 2 pick on their team for Rutgers, and Rutgers leads by 15 at halftime. It just hasn't come together this year. They actually lost against Kennesaw State for Rutgers. It just hasn't come together, but the talent's there for them to make a run, and they're pretty good at home in previous years. 5:20 left to go. Magic with a possession. Jalen Suggs at the left wing perimeter. Suggs backs his way in. AJ Green for the shot clock. Suggs pivot, takes the jumper. Swash! Got it to go for 2. 49-49. Giannis is back on the floor with 11. Dame crosses midcourt. Dame, Lopez, Giannis. Chris Middleton, and AJ Green. Or no, it's not 22, it's 12. Torian Prince, check that. So it's not Chris Middleton on the floor, it's Torian Prince, 12 instead of 22, as we got a foul here charged in the Magic away from the basketball. Hey, thanks so much for joining in, Charlize, so welcome back in. A lot of people going for the Bucks tonight, 77% going for Milwaukee. If you haven't done so already, make sure to vote in that poll as well. As Giannis gets the inbound. Handoff, Middleton, poke loose the backcourt. Middleton tripped up and fouled by Caldwell Pope. So Middleton just checked in on the floor. And KCP with a loose ball foul all the way in the backcourt. This is just a pressurizing defense what the Magic have done. Stifling Milwaukee on the steals, getting right up into the grill in this game. 49 even right now. Giannis has it. Giannis backs his way on Carter Jr. Inside the key, bouncing bodies. Giannis, hook shot. That is well short. And the rebound collected by Wendell Carter Jr. for Orlando. Giannis with 0 assists so far. 11 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal for him, but no assists. De Silva, jumper, no good off the window. The follow through, it's good for 2. Able to put it in by Goga Batadze. 51-49. Another 4 minutes left to go before halftime here. Middleton, top of the key, defended by Batadze, 1-on-1. Middleton drives, low block. Middleton puts up the shot off the glass, too strong. Batadze controls the defensive rebound. Suggs has it up the floor. Jalen Suggs at the low block, floats up the shot, missed off the back rim, no good. The rebound secured by Middleton. Bucks looking to tie with a 2 chance to take the lead with a 3. Chris Middleton, top of the key here. Middleton, lob down low. Giannis with possession, throws it down with a 2-hitter flush. 51-51 right now. What a game between these two teams. Giannis able to receive the pass behind the defense and just going to get him in the game more if you're Doc Rivers, as Jalen Suggs knocks down the step back 3. 54-51, approaching 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Giannis at the top of the key. Dribble, drive, spin move inside. Giannis floats one up. Got it, a drop 2 more by the Greek Freak, up and through. Good for 2. So where you gonna go? Just gonna drive on Batadze. Down low, the low post experience. With a freight train like Giannis, it should be no problem in this game going up against the Magic with Batadze and Carter Jr. Missed 3 by Carter Jr. from the corner. Offensive rebound control by Batadze. Catch and fire 3. Suggs offline. Offensive rebound again in between Lopez and Giannis went Wendell Carter. And Carter went up, got his shot blocked underneath. What a battle between these two teams right now. Ronald, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Giannis giving his team a pep talk. There was not a lot of good signs here for the Bucks in this first half. Turnovers been a major issue. Paint defense has been pathetic. This team should be much better than this. But of course, it's coached by Doc Rivers, so anything could happen. You can lose to any type of team in the NBA. Wouldn't shock me if they do end up dropping a game against the Wizards. Bullet pass down low. Suggs off to Carter. Had his pocket picked, though, as Giannis came up with a steal. Giannis crosses midcourt, bursts the speed, attacks the paint. Underneath, goes up, knocked down, and gets fouled. Human dominoes on the floor as well. This should be 2 coming up at the free throw line for Giannis as Wendell Carter Jr. picked up the shooting foul. And Giannis will have 2 free throws coming up. We got a bunch of people pouring in tonight. 70 plus watching. If you're doing a stream here, smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like to win this game as well. Bucks or Magic, make sure to type it in. And if you guys got any good bets that you're looking at tonight that you guys got down, feel free to let me know what you guys got for tonight's game here, or all across the rest of the NBA for what you guys took tonight, or college hoops included as well. Giannis will shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one no good, around the rim and out. He is already halfway to surpassing his over-under for a prop tonight. He was at 29.5. Right now, he's got 15 for Giannis. Bobby Portis, 16 points, 4 rebounds so far. Dame, slow start for him offensively, just 6 points. He has become the main playmaker, though, with 6 assists. Second free throw, no good off the back rim. Rebound secured by Anthony Black. This Magic team is very, very deep. Yep. I agree with that right there, Bill. Yeah, it's any team that's coached by Doc Rivers, like, anything could happen. Like, this team could honestly lose against the Wizards. The Nuggets lost against the Wizards. Anybody can, especially if you play with no hearts, like the Bucks have done so far this first half, as Anthony Black floats up the rudder, gutted to drop it, and Anwad coming up here at the free throw line for the Magic with Anthony Black. Very, very deep team for Orlando. Players stepping up, even though they're missing Bunkero and Franz Wagner. They got guys stepping up all over the place. 9 different scores. 13 points by Mo Wagner. Anthony Black makes the free throw. He has 10. The bench has exploded for the Magic, down to 2 minutes left to go before halftime. 28 bench points currently for Orlando. Middleton, a 3, skipped around the rim and out, off the fingertips of Giannis as he tried to come up with a rebound that sailed over to Suggs. Suggs, transition 3 off the rim, short. Rebound secured by Portis. Giannis dribbles behind his back. Here goes Giannis, burst of speed. Bumped into, fumbles the basketball. Oh, he lost it. It's a big U. Possession gonna go to the Magic as Giannis stumbled and he fumbled, and also the referees rolled him on the travel. A turnover committed. Charge to Giannis, so we'll go back to the Magic. Stumbling and fumbling. What a nightmare of an opening half here for the Bucks. 57-53. 9th turnover in the first half. It has resulted in the Magic pickpocketing the Bucks for 8 steals. Oh my goodness! Goga Batadze soars up, throws it down with a right-handed poster dunk. 6-point lead. Batadze throwing it down with a storm. Out in front right there, big time. Portis, turn around. No good off the mark. Tipped in for 2 by Giannis. 4-point game. Final minute left to go before halftime. Jalen Suggs, defended by Prince around the perimeter. Suggs dribbles up at the elbow, fires a fastball left wing. KCP attacks inside the paint, gonna block the round, and the Bucks came down with the basketball. Lillard in transition gets fouled. And Damian Lillard will head to the free throw line. It is rolled a transition take foul charged to Contavious Caldwell-Pope. 51.2 seconds left to go. Jenny, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Best of luck there. $600 on the Bucks tonight. Best of luck for that, for this one. Making this much more difficult than it should be for Milwaukee. 8.5-point favorites. But of course, they're coached by Doc Rivers. First one's good by Dame at the line shooting 2. 59-56. guys like Goga Batadze are throwing down poster dunks. And that's a bad sign for Milwaukee. It's a home game for the Bucks here. Second free throw is good. 59-57, 51.2 seconds left to go before halftime. Orlando, so efficient in the opening half. 57% shooting, gonna slow down the pace once again, playing with their style. Right wing perimeter Batadze, he's defended by Portis. Handoff to Anthony Black, having one heck of a game off the bench, second season from Arkansas. Black moves it across the floor, tipped up in the air, deflected by Middleton, picked off by Giannis with a steal. Up ahead, Giannis in the open floor. He gets swung down and fouled. 2 free throws coming up here at the line for Giannis with 26 seconds left. Kind of a smart decision there by the Magic, because Giannis hasn't been known to be a great free throw shooter, so you're gambling if he'll make the 2 or not right now. We'll see if he does split these free throws or even go empty this trip at the free throw line, but the Magic followed up by 2. A foul that they were over the limit on. Instead of awarding the 2 to Giannis, as he was head full of steam down to the rim, going to make him earn his stripes to the line, and he cannot earn the first one, so the gamble does pay off. The first free throw, that was a straight line shot, missed short off the rim by Giannis. The gamble by the Magic's defense, it certainly does pay off. Goga Batadze will take a seat on the bench. Reza, thanks for joining in. Got $25 in the Bucks tonight. Best of luck there for that one. I think it's going to be a 1-possession game. It's going to be a 2 or 3 point win most likely for Milwaukee if they do end up winning this one tonight. This Magic team got a ton of heart. The Bucks were outscoring the Magic at one point in the early stage of the second quarter, 24-14, and that all evaporated. Giannis split the free throws. Mo Wagner, one heck of a player so far off the bench, into the hands to Jalen Suggs. 12 seconds left to go before halftime. Suggs got it out of his hands to Carter. Outside of Black. Black, dump off. Carter down low. Lowers the boom. It's going to be an offensive foul. Chris Middleton inside the key takes the charge with 8 seconds left to go. It will go back to Milwaukee. Lowering the boom with that shoulder. And here's the Bucks with 8.4 seconds left to go as they're about to get the inbound. If you guys are watching on TNT, they had the wrong score, or they had the wrong quarter on the scoreboard. They had overtime put on the scoreboard instead of the second quarter for a brief moment. Now they switched it back to second. Inbound goes to Dame. 8.4 seconds left to go. Lillard crosses the midcourt logo. Dame dribbles out, floats it up over the top. Giannis stuffs it in with a right hand jam. 2 seconds left to go. Dame to Giannis works out for the connection. And the Magic stuck all the way in the backcourt. Could not get a shot off in time. We close out going to halftime. The Bucks looking to bring that momentum with them into half number 2. Damian Lillard, not been a scorer so far. Doing it in the assist column, though, tonight for Dame, as he has racked up 7 total assists, 8 points for Dame currently. The Greek freak Giannis, he has 20. Giannis going to have to be takeover Giannis. Number 1 scorer in the NBA, averaging 32.5 points per game. Last 7 out of 8, he has put up 30 plus, and the Greek freak out on a roll. 11 in the first quarter, 9 in the second quarter as we enter halftime. 60-59. Bucks just scored there before the buzzer. So 60-59. Giannis had that alley-oop right before the buzzer with 2 seconds left. So it's a 1-point lead going into half for Milwaukee. Asia, what's good? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Turnovers. That's been a story so far for this Milwaukee team, playing down to their competition. 9 turnovers for Milwaukee, resulting in the Magic with 8 of those being steals. Jalen Suggs already with 3 steals. And points off turnovers is 11 by the Magic so far. Both teams shooting the ball really well. The paint defense has been pathetic for Milwaukee tonight. 57% by the Magic, 58.5% by the Bucks. And that's because you get a player that's just so dominant down low like Giannis. It's going to be tough for other guys like Goga Batadze and Wendell Carter Jr. to stop a guy like the Greek Freak. And yeah, Giannis is going off tonight in this game. He's midway to 40. He's got 20 going into the half on 8 for 12 shooting in 16 minutes. But they're lucky that they got Bobby Portis to step up. Portis been solid with 16, 5 rebounds, 3 assists by Portis. They just need Damian Lillard to take over. And he's not really been able to shoot the ball that much. 3 for 6 from the floor for Dame, 8.7 assists. So he's been splitting it up. He's been going he's been primarily playmaking for the Bucks instead of turning into a scorer. We'll see what happens in the second half if he's able to start to pop off from 3-point range. And this Bucks team got a lot of things that they can certainly fix. Guys like Mo Wagner is perfect inside the paint. 13 points in 12 minutes, perfect. 6 for 6 from the floor. Anthony Black, 10 points for him. This bench is rocking. They have 28 points through the bench so far. The Bucks tonight with 22. So both of these benches have been playing well. Portis is 16 off the bench, whereas for the Magic, Wagner is 13, 10 by Black. And Jalen Suggs up to 9 currently. Yeah, I heard about that. So, congrats there out to the Yankees. They're able to make a move a day later after the Juan Soto max contract, the biggest one in sports history. I saw that. So, $218 million. Wow. So, that's a record for a left-handed relief pitcher. If you guys enjoy the content here, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, helps out this video a ton being found on YouTube. We got a bunch of people joining in, 60 plus, but we only got 20 likes right now, so if you forgot to hit that like, make sure to do so. Smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. If you really enjoy the content, feel free to come on back for future live streams. This is my only stream tonight, so I will not be live for the late game tonight. I'm on the East Coast, so I run through like East Coast time or so I usually cover whatever the first game is at the 7 o'clock time slot. Usually don't cover the 9 o'clock game unless it's like a weekend night because I get up for work the next night on a weekday. Just a quick update for you guys, there'll be no stream tomorrow. I'm working late at work for the Salvation Army drive that my work's putting on tomorrow, so I'm not getting home until like 6:45, 7 o'clock tomorrow night or so, and plus I'm probably not going to have power when I get back home either. We're supposed to get hit with a pretty bad storm tomorrow, like 45, 50, 60 mile per hour wind gusts, so I'm probably not going to have power. If I do have power back, if I do lose power, then get it back on Thursday, then I'm hoping to go live for Celtics against Pistons on Thursday. Sometimes it takes like 3 or 4 days to get the power back onto my area. I live in kind of like a remote area with a lot of trees and woods where I am, so usually my town's one of the like last towns to be put back on the grid in the entire state of Massachusetts. Yeah, I remember it was Hurricane Irene in 2011. We lost power for a full week that year, and then there's been a couple storms that we've lost power for like 3-4 days. Most recently, last year, we lost power for 2 days right before Christmas. We had, I think a couple years ago, 2020, we had Hurricane Isaias, which we lost power for like 3-4 days. Hurricane Sandy was around like Halloween, and we lost power for 5 days back in 2012. Yeah, that took quite a while to get back. Who did I see winning this game? I picked the Bucks to win this game. I did not do a spread for the Bucks, knowing Doc Rivers and the failure to cover that spread under a head coach like Doc Rivers. But I can envision, I thought so more that this could be a one-possession game. And I do like the Bucks money line in this game, but I would not take them to cover the spread for this one tonight. College hoop scores going on at the moment. Tennessee leading Miami. This score is getting tight. 61-53 with 7 minutes left to go. Duke start a pull away against Incarnate Word 35-21. Butler pulling win in 3 against North Dakota State 60-57. Rhode Island and Brown tied up all of a sudden at 42 right now. North Carolina State only a 4-point lead against a winless 0-10 Coppin State team 35-31. Rutgers by 10 against Penn State 50-40. Syracuse by 17 against Albany 57-40. I'm stunned about Princeton tonight. Monmouth is leading Princeton with 15 and a half minutes left, 33-32. That Monmouth team has only got 1 win this year. Oh, awesome. So Corbin Burns and talks with the Red Sox. Yeah, hopefully able to come through with that deal there. They need a bunch more pitching. They got Aroldis Chapman last week, so that's going to help out the bullpen. But yeah, they need a ton more. The 9:30 game is a rematch in the first round that's a rematch from the second round from last year. That's right, the Thunder were taken out by the Mavs last year in the conference semis. Thunder are the 1 seed. They're hosting the Mavs, the 4 seed, later tonight in the NBA Cup Western Conference quarters. Thunder's the best team right now in the West, so they're 18-5. Mavs are 16-8. That's going to be a good game tonight. Luka and SGA should be a really good battle. I really like Houston to smash Troy tonight. Right now, Houston leads 7-2 in the first 5 minutes. Houston is 3-0 against mid-majors. Their average win margins by 46 points against those mid-majors. So I really like them tonight. The other one I did like was Albany hanging in against Syracuse, but right now it's a 16-point game currently. So it's still a chance to crawl back winning the 12.5, but Syracuse is playing. They're better than what I thought that they'd be, considering how bad the ACC has been. And I was stunned to see Providence was the underdog tonight at DePaul. Providence has won 6 straight games against DePaul, so I still like Providence to win that game. DePaul's played a cupcake schedule for them. It happens every single year that they play this easy schedule, besides last year when they couldn't win a game to save their lives. But years prior, they started off like 8-0, 9-1. A couple of years ago, they were undefeated until like the late stretch of December because they played this easy schedule, though they did beat a couple non-conference teams in there. But I'm just going to check out that line and see if Providence is still the underdog tonight in this game. Tickets only going for $2 at Wintrust Arena in Chicago. Yeah, DePaul's the favorite, 1.5 point favorite at home for DePaul. And the question becomes, like, who have you beat by that point? Providence is 6-4. DePaul is 7-1. This is who DePaul has played so far. Like, I'm going Providence on the money line for sure tonight on this game. DePaul has all 7 wins against mid-majors. And then their lone game that they played, a Power 5, they lost by 14 at Texas Tech, 76-62. So, I mean, the question becomes, can they start to beat Power 5s or major conference teams? Because they couldn't do that at all last year in the Big East. So, until they beat one, I'm going to go with the other team, especially if they're favorites on the line. That's where I love Providence tonight to bounce back. I mean, that's a deflating loss against URI, and nothing better than getting back to what they were when last week they destroyed BYU. They have a chance to do it 1 week later once again. This is the schedule for DePaul. These are the teams that they played this season. Southern Indiana, Prairie View A&M, Mercer, Duquesne, Eastern Illinois, Northern Illinois, Valparaiso. I can't get a snapshot of that right there. All those teams are bad. Duquesne's horrifically been bad this year. As an A10 team, they've lost to a bunch of teams in lower conferences than them. And they got taken to overtime against Southern Indiana. They were gifted that win against Southern Indiana. So once DePaul beats a major conference team, a Big East team, or a Power 5 school, I can't take them at all. Yeah, I cannot remember when the last time DePaul was a favorite against anybody. Actually, I'll see what they've done last couple of years for a brief snapshot right there. Well, last year they had that terrible season for DePaul. They went 3-29 last year. But what I was referencing to was some great starts for DePaul. I think it was like 4 years ago. Yeah. Back in 2021-22, they started off 9-1. But this is the schedule that they played that year. Coppin State, Central Michigan. They beat Rutgers by 3. Western Illinois, Northern Kentucky, Eastern Michigan. They lost against Loyola Chicago that year, which I think that was the year Loyola Chicago upset Ayu DeSumo in the NCAA tournament that year. They beat Duquesne. They beat Louisville, which they hit rock bottom back 3 years ago. And then UIC. And then they went on a COVID pause. And then once they got into Big East play, they went 1-9 in their first 10 games that year in Big East play for them. After a 9-1 start, they went 1-9 after that. And that was from 3 years ago. Here's another snapshot, too. 2019-2020, DePaul started off the season at 12-1. Wins that year, where they had some good wins. Iowa, Boston College, Minnesota, Texas Tech. Their only loss in that 12-1 stretch was against Buffalo, which at the time was coached by Nate Oates, and they went to the NCAA tournament with like a 30-3 record or something like that. Nate Oates now the coach at Alabama. After they went 12-1, they then went 3-15 in Big East play, ended up 16-16 to close out the season. So this has happened year after year. This DePaul team schedules a super easy non-conference schedule, and then when the real games come along, they just can't beat big schools. Yeah, not looking so hot. Wow, 62-41. Yeah, Syracuse started to turn a corner for them. That's unfortunate. That Albany team had beat Columbia last week, and Columbia was receiving votes at the time because they had beat Villanova by 10, but that hasn't aged well right now because Columbia got smacked against Albany, and now Syracuse, finally somebody showing up from the ACC. I get a feeling that somebody's going to lose tonight from the ACC. That would leave California against Cornell being the other one. Because that Tennessee-Miami game doesn't count. Duke's up just by 16 against Incarnate Word, 37-21. Really disappointing opening half here for the Milwaukee Bucks. You got to take care of the basketball. That's the coaching adjustment that they need to make. 9 turnovers by Milwaukee, resulting in 8 steals. Damian Lillard, 7 total assists, 8 points by Dame. You're just going to need threes in the second half as well if they want to run up the score against this Magic squad and get their team into a much more comfortable lead than just 1 right now. They've barely led tonight. The Bucks playing down to their competition. Nothing new. This Bucks game historically, or this Bucks team historically, has always been excellent against the Magic. They're 16-2 in their last 18. They've won 8 straight home games against the Magic. They haven't lost a game against Orlando since 2019. Back to action. Jumper. Deep 2. Got it. It is good right out of the gate for Orlando to begin. Coming off the screen there, that was Jalen Suggs up to double digits now for him. 61-60. Dame at the top of the key. Lillard, one-on-one, guarded by De Silva. Dribbles up, drive, kick out to the corner. Jackson takes the 3 off the mark, no good. A rebound. Secure by Wendell Carter Jr. Up the floor here with Jalen Suggs. Suggs at the elbow, makes the pass out to the cutter. Missed the mark, though, out of bounds. And Magic were pleading their case. They thought it was deflected out of bounds off the Bucks, but the Bucks will get it back, though. Possession rolled in Milwaukee's favor. 61-60. Giannis at the left wing. Handoff. Dame poked loose the backcourt. Lillard picks it up. Dame dribbles up, guarded by Suggs one-on-one. Dish out underneath. Jackson fires a fastball off to Giannis. Tries a 3. Came off the rim short. Tipped up to De Silva for the defensive rebound. Magic by 1 at the moment. Wendell Carter Jr. Handoff around the perimeter towards his left off to De Silva on the outside. Goes over to his teammate with KCP. De Silva at the corner. De Silva looking to turn the corner. Floats up the runner off the back rim. No good. Tipped in by Batadze as nobody could box out. Brook Lopez hovering around the paint. Wasn't there to come to the rim, though, allowing the easy tip in by Goga Batadze. Comes down to IQ basketball, and the Bucks just not having it right now. Giannis guarded one-on-one and away from the ball. As we'll actually have a timeout taken here. Yeah, Doc Rivers taking the timeouts. Not happy with what he's seeing from his team. First 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes into the game. Minute 47 into the game right now. And he is unhappy and burns a timeout. Wow. Just a roller coaster of a game tonight. This Milwaukee team just playing down to the competition. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, or ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. Really frustrating to watch here for Milwaukee. Like, this paint defense is porous. Magic are shooting the ball 56.5%. This Magic team is at the bottom of the NBA in efficiency, bottom of the NBA in scoring at 27, and they're lighting it up with their shots tonight. They're lucky that the scoreboard's not popping off points right now. The Magic aren't going to blow you away with their style pace and play fast and blow up and down the floor against you, but they're doing it through limiting the possessions against this Bucks team right now. They're slowing down tempo, connecting on the majority of their shots. When they're not hitting, they're getting second chance rebounds and putting them back up and in. And just Milwaukee, just not enough answers currently. +4 in the glass for the Magic, 21-17. This Magic team came into this game at the bottom of the NBA and rebounds per game as well this year. Yeah, they came into this game 25th on the glass for Orlando. Tennessee just beat Miami. That game has gone final 75-72 Tennessee. So number 1 remains unbeaten with Tennessee. Hey, what's good, Christian? Welcome in. Huge win for Cincinnati to keep those playoff hopes alive. Man, what a disastrous ending for the Cowboys. That was ridiculous. They blocked the punt, and then one of the special teamers for the Cowboys decided to to play the blocked punt, and he muffed it as he whiffed at it, missed it, it went off his hands, and then the Bengals recovered it. Just an absolute shame there for the Cowboys. North Dakota State Butler, final minute, 68-67. North Dakota State a 1-point lead on the road at Butler. The epitome of brutality when you lose a bye game, and Butler looking like they could very well lose a bye game tonight. They've already lost once this season against Austin Peay. 63-60 here. This is basically like losing a bye game for the Bucks tonight. Down by 3 in the in-season cup. Oh, it's a big game. They turn it over. Jalen Suggs had a poke loose though by Dame, out of bounds. It will stay. Orlando basketball. Great recovery there by Damian Lillard as Suggs had it a 1-on-1 up the floor off the steal. A terrible pass on the inbound by Milwaukee. Looked like Suggs would have had an easy layup, but Dame came at the last moment and poked it from behind, loose and out of bounds. 3-point lead, Magic get the inbound. Batadze at the perimeter. Puts the ball into the hands of Suggs. Dribbles towards his left. Suggs, pro hop, mid-block, outside to the top. Up fake. Harris shovels out to the wing off the Suggs. Guarded 1-on-1 by A.J. Green around the perimeter. Jalen Suggs working on Giannis. Jacks up the 3. Oh, he hits it. Jalen Suggs, bang, bang from downtown. It's a 6-point lead for the Magic. 66-60. Doc Rivers and his Milwaukee Bucks did not come to play tonight, and an offensive foul. An illegal screen set by Milwaukee as Jalen Suggs got blown up trying to get around the illegal screen of Brook Lopez. Another low IQ play by Brook Lopez on the illegal screen picks up the offensive foul. That's now his second personal foul of the night. Inbound goes to the Magic here. Jalen Suggs stepping up in a big way, averaging 24 points per game in the previous 2. In place of Franz Wagner, went down due to injury on Friday. Outside to the top of the key. KCP into the hands of Batadze. Hand off Suggs. He has been red hot lately. Suggs laces up another 3 off the back heel. No good. A rebound control by Prince. Up the floor off to A.J. Green. Green at the right wing. Green. Shake and bake top of the key off the roller. Giannis, one man to beat. Giannis underneath. Powers his way. Got it to go, but he did travel. They won't count it. Giannis with another turnover. He did score a bucket backdoor, but it will not count. He walked before he scored. Stifling Magic defense. 12 turnovers by Doc Rivers' squad. That should be a shame. Absolute a shame. Third turnover this quarter, 3 minutes in. Loose ball out of bounds. It will stay. Magic basketball. Yup, absolute shame for Milwaukee tonight. And the Magic turned it over. They were looking to send it off to De Silva off the fingertips of him. Dame up the floor, blocked off the glass. It will be rolled a goaltend though. 2 points awarded to Damian Lillard. That's the third goaltend tonight. This game has been incredibly physical. This Magic team block city a couple times tonight with 3 blocks. And that's their second goaltend of the night for Orlando now. 8:40 left to go in the third. Dame up to 10 points now in double figures. Batadze at the left wing perimeter. Moves it over to Jalen Suggs. Edge of the midcourt logo for Suggs here. Suggs, top of the key, guarded by Green. Suggs had it poke loose. Picks it up though. 2 in the shot clock. Launches a deep 3. It's an air ball out of bounds. Do I think that Lamar Jackson will win NFL MVP again? I'm going to say no there. Probably not. Honestly, just because the addition of Derrick Henry on the team makes it more balanced than the quarterback or so having to run with it constantly or so, but just still an incredible dual threat quarterback. But that emergence of Derrick Henry, the addition with him this season, making it more even between those two. Derrick Henry's top 12 in the MVP. I believe he should be top 6 for him, but he's overshadowed by Saquon Barkley this season. Nice pass down low off the Suggs. Jalen Suggs in a heater here in his third quarter. Under 8 minutes left to go in the third. Magic up by 6. Giannis at the top of the key. Giannis off the screen set by Lopez. Dribbles up, drives right down the lane inside, and he throws it down with a 2-handed flush. 4-point game. Let the Greek Freak do everything tonight. He's got 22 on 9 for 14 shooting. KCP moves it off to his left to Batadze. Batadze, top of the key. Handoff, Jalen Suggs. Dribble handoff, Jalen downhill. Kick out to the corner. Da Silva with a 3. Off the mark, no good. Lopez secures the defensive rebound. Brook Lopez off to Giannis up the floor here. Giannis started to take over. Giannis at the top scorer this season in the NBA, putting up 32.5 points per game. Giannis drives, kick out to the wing, and he gets called into travel. Another big ew for the Greek Freak. Turnovers. Been aplenty tonight with 5. Giannis could have a double-double tonight in a bad way with points and turnovers if he keeps it up. That's his 5th turnover tonight. Approaching 7 minutes left to go. They got 4 turnovers this quarter in the first 5 minutes for Milwaukee. Anthony Black on the floor. Black dribbles up, drives inside to Keon Lopez. Circles around out to the elbow with some space. Going to force him to be a shooter. Missed it short off the rim as it gets tipped up to Giannis for the defensive rebound. Ante Tacumba with only 3 rebounds. Hopefully he took the under 11 tonight in this game. Corner 3, AJ Green. That's an air ball. Another big U for the Bucks. Suggs came up with a board. Suggs burst the speed. Rack attack. Oh, he got blocked right from behind. Taken out of the play. Crashed into the stanchion. AJ Green with the basketball. Up the floor. Dame slides it off to his right. Lopez, Rainbow, off the mark, no good. And in and out of the hands of Carter. Will stay Milwaukee possession. Giannis with a huge block stuffing. Jalen Suggs off the backboard. What a game, folks. 6:27 left to go in the third. Inbound goes to Green. Outside catch and fire 3. Damian Lillard connects on it. Trifecta from downtown. Bang, bang by Dame. 1-point game. That's only their 6th made 3 tonight for Milwaukee. 6 for 19 from the perimeter. Bucks the Magic are 4 for 12. Anthony Black, a lot of dribbling. Pass off the roll down. Kick out to the wing. KCP takes the 3. Off the back rim, no good. Tipped up. Tipped around. Back to KCP for the offensive rebound. Another 3 rattled out. Giannis controls the defensive rebound. Dame calls for on the other side. Giannis will take it himself. Attacks. And he throws it down with a left-handed flush. Oh my goodness. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a left-hand posterizer. 69-68. Milwaukee with the basketball. Suggs over to Batadze. Right-handed baby hook. Came off the rim. Short offensive rebound controlled by his teammate Carter Jr. Batadze tried the 3 off the mark. No good. Tipped over to Prince with a defensive rebound for Milwaukee. Up the floor finds Dame. Lillard started to take over. Dame 1-on-1 at the left wing. Sends it out to the right wing. Green up fake. Out to Giannis. Giannis having a huge game. Giannis. Outside, the Torian Prince shovels out to the low block. AJ Green, 8 on the shot clock. Green backs his way on Suggs. Green, no good. Suggs is out of the players, clenching one of his fists right now. Jalen Suggs feeling the pain as play continues on the floor. No call with the referees. And now we have a timeout taken on the floor. Jalen Suggs might have broken his hand. 1 down, 2 down. 3 down all in a row. The number 1, 2, and 3 scores for the Orlando Magic all injured. Jalen Suggs may have broken his hand, and he ends up walking to under the tunnel right now as we head to a timeout. 69-68. 5 minutes left to go. Jalen Suggs held clenching his hands as AJ Green backed him down inside the low post, and Suggs absorbed the contact and then shaken up immediately, clenching his hands out of the play, walked away and walked underneath the tunnel. And that's where we stand right now, 69-68 with 5:02 left to go in the third. We got 50 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified here for future live streams in the channel. Make sure to type in the chat who you guys like to win this one here, Bucks or Magic. Giannis with 24 points, 13 points by Dame, 16 off the bench by Portis. Jalen Suggs came into this game as the top scorer that was available. He's averaging 16 points per game. The number 1 scorer, number 2 scorer, Paulo Banchero and Franz Wagner are both injured. 14 points by Jalen Suggs, who was the top scorer to this time of the game. 13 points by Mo Wagner, 10 points by Anthony Black. This is a bad sign for the Magic right now. Their top scorer in this game might be done for this game with Jalen Suggs. Duke's leading Incarnate Word 45-26. Houston up by 2 touchdowns over Troy 21-7. NC State only a 9-point lead against winless Coppin State, 49-40. That's a terrible sign for the ACC tonight. Rutgers leading Penn State, 66-58. Syracuse taking care of Albany right now, 76-59. West Virginia jumping all over NC Central, 61-36. Xavier looking good tonight, shredding Morgan State, 87-43. Providence just picked up the first 3 of the game up against DePaul, 3-0. Providence, the underdog, a rare underdog at DePaul tonight for Providence. Games that's gone final. How about an upset? How about losing a bye game? If you think that the Bucks have been playing embarrassing tonight, look down the road to the next state over. In the Hinkle Fieldhouse, the Butler Bulldogs lose against North Dakota State 71-58. The epitome of brutality. Losing a bye game. And the Butler Bulldogs do it for the second time this season. One more time, they'll be eliminated from March Madness. Teams already eliminated from March Madness. Virginia Tech. They are done for the tournament. We'll have to win the ACC tournament outright. And then there was one other as well that was on that list too. Both from the ACC. 69-68, 5:02 left to go. KCP, the inbound passer, puts the ball into the hands to Anthony Black. And Jalen Suggs not on the floor currently. At the right wing, it's Cole Anthony. Anthony towards his left around the perimeter, finds Black. Black dribbles up inside to keep for the shot clock, finds Anthony. He takes the 3 off the back heel, no good. Huge rebound soaring up is Bobby Portis. Milwaukee with possession. Up by 1 here for the Bucks. Giannis, jumper at the elbow over Wagner, no good off the mark. Rebound secured by Batadze. Magic with a chance to take the lead this possession here. Cole Anthony slows down tempo. Top of the key, Black had his pocket picked. Got it back, though, luckily for him. Slides it off to Batadze. Hands it off to Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony guarded by Giannis 101. Anthony drives on Giannis. Anthony outside finds Anthony Black. 2 in the shot clock. Has to go. Black forces up a tough shot. No good. Huge offensive rebound. Secured by Mo Wagner to keep the possession alive. Bucks couldn't box out. Cole Anthony, 1-on-1, dribble drive up at the elbow, over Dame, takes it, and he makes it for the deep 2. It's a Magic lead. 70-69 now for Orlando. Under 4 minutes left to go to third. Dame at the left wing perimeter. Dame dribbles towards his right. He's guarded by Anthony, 1-on-1. Dame dribbles up top of the free throw circle, finds Trent Jr. around the perimeter. Gary Trent Jr. at the left wing, 5 of the shot clock off the Portis. Fires a lob down low. Giannis has it underneath the Greek Freak. He got it. And 1 coming up with a free throw line for Giannis. 71-60. Bucks on top, a 1-point lead. What a battle tonight. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 26 points right now. He's got 5 blocks as well for the NBA points leader this season. 1 free throw at the line for Giannis. Last 7 out of 8 games, he has scored 30-plus points. Averaging 32.5 points per game. Free throw is no good. Skipped around the rim and out. Magic down by 1 with a possession. Crossing midcourt with Cole Anthony. Anthony slides it on top over to Anthony Black. Lob to the free throw circle. Wagner. Dump off underneath. Batadze. Got it blocked by Giannis from behind. Got it back though. Shovels underneath the runner. Off the mark. No good. Missed by Anthony Black. Tipped out of bounds. It will stay Magic possession. 3:08 left to go. Third quarter. Magic looking for the inbound right here. Got 75 plus watching you guys. The real MVPs in the channel. Giannis with 26 points, 4 rebounds, 5 blocks tonight. And Anthony Black lost the handle. Turns it over. Middleton came up with a steal. Bounce pass out to the wing. Goes back to Middleton. Floats it up over the top for Giannis. And he throws it down with a two-handed flush. 73-70. Giannis up to 28. Is over under prop total tonight. Just 29.5. Top of the key here. Giannis with 5 straight games scoring 30-plus points against the Magic. Cole Anthony at the left wing perimeter. Anthony dribbles up. Bounce pass over to Mo Wagner. Wagner lost the handle, turns it over. They're looking like the Bucks in this third quarter. That is the Magic with their offense with some recent turnovers. Middleton lob open. Giannis bobbles. He gets it back though and scores. Nobody there for the Magic. You're going to burn a timeout if you're Orlando. 75-70, 30 burger on the board in the NBA Cup quarters for the Greek Freak. Cole Anthony off to Batadze, top of the free throw circle. Goga sends it out to the perimeter, off to Anthony. Anthony, step back 3 in the air. It came off the rim short. And a long rebound secured by the offense with Anthony Black. Anthony Black floats it across the floor to Cole Anthony. They're out of sorts here offensively. Cole Anthony, jumper, 15-footer. Came off the rim short. Middleton collects the defensive rebound. Middleton likes to run with it. Middleton on the outside. Finds Trent Jr. with a 3. And he hits it. Bang, bang. GTJ knocks it down. 78-70, Milwaukee showing up here this third quarter on an 18-11 advantage. Timeout taken on the floor by the Magic. The Greek Freak leading the scoring spree right now for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo with 30 points tonight on 13 for 19 shooting in 26 minutes. 16.6 rebounds by Bobby Portis, a plus 16 on the floor. 13.7 assists by Damian Lillard. Mario, thanks for joining in, bud. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get some chat participation out there. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like to win this game here, Bucks or Magic, and the Bucks are starting to run away right now. Duke up by 24 over Incarnate Word, 54-50. Houston shredding Troy currently 25-8. Rutgers up against Penn State in Big Ten Conference action, 72-63. Syracuse and Albany, this game's starting to get closer, 82-71 with 5 minutes left to go. All of a sudden, Xavier is destroying the lights out of Morgan State tonight, 98-46. Providence leads DePaul early on, 9-5. What a battle. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Major game by him tonight. Getting his team going on. 1:43 left to go in the third. Magic get the inbound coming back from the timeout, trailing by 8. Jalen Suggs back on the floor. That's a huge sign for the Magic. And dribbled off his shoe by Mo Wagner, picked up by Anthony. So that's a huge sign. Jalen Suggs exited a couple minutes ago. Looked like a hand injury, pretty severe, as he was in major pain, but couldn't handle the basketball off the pass. It's a turnover, a hot tamale right there in and out of the hands of Cole Anthony's, in and out of the hands of Jalen Suggs. So Jalen Suggs is back on the floor right now after exiting for a couple minutes in the locker room with what appeared to be a hand injury with him. He's got one of his hands taped up. 18-4 run by the Bucks in the last 7.5 minutes. Giannis at the elbow. Giannis. Jumper. 15-footer. No good off the mark. What are you doing right there, Giannis? Take it to the rim. Don't take a deep 2 jumper. Anthony Black into the hands to Wagner. Hand off to Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony, pass off the roll down. Wagner, kick out to the corner. Corner 3 missed well off the mark. No good by Wendell Carter Jr. Giannis up the floor, tripped up and fouled by Carter Jr. If that's a transition take, that will be free throws. If it's considered on a reach-in, that's just going to be a common foul. I believe it's going to just be on the reach-in. Both of these teams starting to play physical with one another here. 55 seconds left to go in the third. This appears to be in a reach-in, so we'll have an inbound coming up for Milwaukee. Near side of the floor, Middleton will be the inbound passer. Sends it off to Giannis, top of the free throw circle. Hand off to Green, takes the three at the top of the key, off the mark, no good. And Cole Anthony, or it's Anthony Black, number 0, who came up with a defensive rebound. Franz Wagner, or it's Mo Wagner. His brother Franz is out for this game. Number 21, Mo, who handed it off around the perimeter. Top of the key for Orlando, dribbling up to the elbow. Jumper deep, too. That's well off the rim short. Missed by number 13, Jet Howard. He has received a couple minutes of playing time tonight, and the Bucks with the basketball. 25 seconds left. Chris Middleton. Edge of the midcourt logo right now for Middleton. 7-second differential shot clock and game clock to close out. At the end of the third quarter, Middleton dump off, down low. Giannis, turnaround, baseline, takes it, and he makes it for 2 more. An absolute masterpiece tonight by the Greek Freak. 80-70, Giannis Antetokounmpo carrying Milwaukee. If they can hold him off, it will be a W in the NBA Cup quarterfinals. Magic pick it up, burst the speed off the dribble, wide open with a layup. What was that? That was a big U by the Bucks defense. Nobody there getting outside. A dribble drive penetrators. The jumper, the buzzer came up short, and an air ball by Giannis. And we close out the end of the third quarter. 80-72 through 3 quarters of action. Tonight in this one, Giannis Antetokounmpo, a big game with 32, hitting his season average, the top scorer in the NBA this season. Antetokounmpo having a huge night tonight here for the Greek Freak, also with 5 total blocks. 16.6 rebounds by Bobby Portis. Damian Lillard with 13 currently, as we're about to enter the fourth quarter coming up. What a game. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, or ring that notification bell as well, as we got 70 plus watching right now. Type in the chat who you guys like to win this one here, Bucks or Magic. Big shout out, beginning part of the stream, over to SGA Sports Talk channel. He joined once again as a member right at the start of the stream, at the top of the hour at 7 p.m. If anybody's interested in becoming a channel member, that link is pinned in the chat. It's also posted in the description of this video as well. Channel memberships are as low as $1.99 per month for channel members. All members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams that I do at the very end. Also, during the swap between quarters, I also posted the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site as well. Feel free to check that out if you're interested. Got a lot of cool stuff out there. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, iPhone cases, pillows, stickers, sweatshirts. Feel free to check that out. That's over on the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site. That link is posted into the chat. It's also posted in the description of this video as well. College basketball scores currently going on right now. Number 4, Duke, destroying the University of Incarnate Word, 58-33. Number 15, Houston, having a big game against Troy, 33-8, with 1:15 left to go before halftime. Yes, that's not a typo. That's the actual score. 8 points in the first half by the Troy Trojans, as the Houston Cougars, boasting one of the best defenses once again for year after year after year, so many seasons consecutive in the college basketball world, holding Troy to just 8 points in the final minute left to go before half. That score is 33-8. I took Houston 27 points on the spread as the favorite tonight for that game. Houston is 3-0 against mid-major opponents, winning by an average of 46 points against mid-major opponents so far. Troy is a mid-major opponent. I believe they're from the Sun Belt. That should be a major victory tonight for Houston. NC State only up by 13 against Coppin State, 57-44. Rutgers leading with 4 minutes left to go against Penn State, 78-66. Big win tonight for Xavier, 109-48 over Morgan State. Yeah, the Magic are going to be eliminated if they cannot provide enough answers here in the fourth quarter. Down by 8 right now at the moment. Giannis Antetokounmpo putting on a show tonight for the Greek Freak, despite being -9 on the glass for the Bucks. Giannis getting whatever he wants tonight at the rim in this game with a head full of steam. That defense excellent in the third quarter from Milwaukee. They were terrible in the first half, allowing the Magic, the number 27 scoring team in the NBA, to shoot 57% going into halftime. But in the third quarter, the Bucks outscored the Magic 20-13, only 13 points scored, and it's entirely in the third quarter. A missed three by the Bucks to start off the fourth. Magic with a possession. Orlando at the top of the key. Wendell Carter Jr. handoff Suggs off the ball fake. Runner, tough one. It is good. That is Anthony. That is good for the bucket and one coming up in the line. That is number 0, actually, Anthony Black, who scored the runner off the dribble handoff. It's a 6-point game right now, 80-74. Great runner by Black. A lot of production out of the bench guys tonight. Mo Wagner in the first half was excellent. Black, time and time again, having a good game off the bench with 14. 13 by Mo Wagner off the bench. Lillard, edge of the midcourt logo. His pass deflected. Intercepted by Anthony Black. It's a big U for Damian Lillard. Couldn't finish, but the putback is there as Black missed it. The putback by his teammate Jalen Suggs. It's a 4-point game. Turnovers. If the Bucks lose this game, it's going to be despicable turnovers. Dame at the top, off to Lopez, back into the hands to Lillard. Become a scorer, Dame. Come on, become a scorer. Dame floats it up, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line. That's why the Bucks got you, for your scoring potential. Putting up 27-plus points per game on average in the last 7. Damian Lillard tonight having a lackluster scoring game. Come on, man. You got to become a scorer. Like attempting single-digit shots going into the fourth quarter. That's inexcusable right now if you're Damian Lillard. 5 for 9 from the floor. Doing it with efficiency. Makes the first free throw. He's only got 15 points tonight right now. 15 points in 28 minutes. 7 assists by Dame. All 7 of those assists were in the first half. Second free throw is good. 82-76. Gonna start attempting much more shots if you're Damian Lillard. I mean, that's the reason why the Bucks got you, is for your scoring prowess. 82-76. Magic with possession. Kick out to the wing. The 3. Nothing but net is good from downtown. Number 13 for the Magic buries the triple. That is Jet Howard in his second season on Michigan. Hanging in this game, a 10.5 and under left to go. Dame, dish out to the corner. A.J. Green into the hands to Portis. Towards his left, shovels off to Lopez. Lopez backs his way on Suggs, 1-on-1. Lopez bullies his way on Suggs. Blocked by Batadze. Goga Batadze coming in at the last moment. Suggs at the left wing, moved it off to his teammate. It is Anthony Black. He's got 14 off the bench, looking for more. Bumped into from behind and followed by Green. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line, and guess what? We could have a 1-point game if he makes both of these free throws. Doc Rivers never fails to fail you, does he? Never bet the Milwaukee Bucks in the spread for them to cover, ever. Because Doc Rivers, time and time again, always makes things much more difficult than they should be. Once again, the complacency showing up for the Bucks here to begin this fourth quarter. 82-80. First free throw is good by Anthony Black. 15 points off the bench. Second free throw is good. Stepping up in a huge way. Anthony Black, he's a tough dude, man, out of Arkansas. Second season in the NBA. He's doing it right now. Dame sends it off to Portis. Top of the key. Giannis right now currently on the bench. Got to get Giannis back on the floor. Pocket pass. Green off to Portis. Tries a 3, and he buries it. Bobby Portis, bang, bang from the perimeter, knocks down the 3. 4-point lead here for Milwaukee. Batadze around the perimeter. Hand off. Howard. Dump off. Batadze at the low block. Batadze dribbles outside around the wing. Shovels off to Suggs, top of the key. Jalen Suggs, 1-on-1, takes on Green. Off the roll down Carter. Lob over the top. Batadze couldn't finish. Hands behind his head as he could not finish. A little bit too strong off the glass. A rare miss. Should be a 1-possession game right now. Dame bursts the speed off the dribble. There he goes. Scoop score. Up and then off the backboard with a layup. There you go. That's all you have to do. Become a scorer, Damian Lillard. And he just did right there. 17 by Dame. Top of the key, Black flings it out to the outside. Howard attacks inside the paint. Over Lopez, scores. Up and then off the window for 2 by Jet Howard. 4-point game all over again. Once again here. Milwaukee with a possession. Dame around the perimeter. Damian Lillard sends it off to Lopez. Clock a little bit fast at the moment. Brook Lopez soaring up, and he throws it down with a right-handed flush. Oh, baby, what a dunk right there by Brook. 6-point advantage for the Bucks. What a game in the NBA Cup quarterfinals to begin it tonight. Jalen Suggs, top of the key. Double team. Picks it off to Howard. His three came up short. Put back. Easy. Nobody at the rim to box out once again for Milwaukee. So easy for Goga Bitadze to score in a putback. AJ Green, sidestep to his left. Open three off the mark. No good. Bitadze collects the defensive rebound. Jalen Suggs has it up the floor. Jalen Suggs at the top of the key. Suggs dribbles, drives to the elbow. Dish outside. Carter Jr. Over to Jet Howard. And away from the basketball, we have a foul. 8:04 left to go in the fourth tier, folks. What a game tonight. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit that subscribe. Type in the chat who you guys like to win tonight here. Type it in, Bucks or Magic. We got a game here, folks. Jalen Suggs at the free throw line. And the free throw bounces in as he drills it. So, technical free throw awarded to Jalen Suggs. Once again, the low IQ basketball being displayed by the Bucks showing up. Nothing new under head coach Doc Rivers. 89-86, not holding players accountable. Carter, lob, over the top, Bitadze throws it down with a two-hand alley-oop jam. It's a one-point game, 89-88. Doc Rivers ain't gonna burn a timeout. Goga Bitadze, double digits with 12 points. Dame at the left wing perimeter. Lillard, one-on-one, playing iso ball. Dame, dribble drive down the lane inside, blew the layup. Tipped out long, rebound, goes over to Jet Howard, poked out of bounds. It will stay Magic basketball. Never disappoints under head coach Doc Rivers. 6 straight wins in a row for the Milwaukee Bucks against the Orlando Magic. The Bucks have won 8 straight home games against the Magic. Haven't lost at the Fiserv Forum since 2019. They're going to need Giannis Antetokounmpo to bail them out tonight, the NBA scoring leader. 32 points. Giannis checks back on the floor with 7:37 left to go. Magic underneath the hoop about to get the inbound. Jalen Suggs, the inbound passer. Suggs sends it off to the right corner. Bitadze, double figures with 12. Shovels off to Suggs, spin move, pocket pass. Bitadze goes up, got it stripped out of bounds. It will stay Magic ball. 7:29 left to go. Come on, Bucks indeed. This is embarrassing for Milwaukee. No Paulo Banchero, no Franz Wagner. The number one scorer on the Magic is averaging just 16 points per game right now with Jalen Suggs. And this is how the Bucks are playing. They're playing like crap all night long. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Jalen Suggs again underneath the hoop will be the inbound passer. Suggs lobs it off to the wing into the hands of Bitadze. Fires a fastball to his left off to Anthony Black. Coming off double digits off the bench in this game. Black dribbles up, drives on Giannis. Black underneath Black. Turn around, no good. Off the mark, trying to go for a reverse hand layup. Very tough one as AJ Green came up with the basketball. Damian Lillard, gotta become a scorer if you're Dame here in this fourth quarter. That's why they got you in Milwaukee. Giannis at the right wing with 32. He's putting his weight tonight on the floor in this one. Needs some more help though. Portis, turnaround hook shot. Oh, he hits it. Bobby Portis been excellent tonight. Cha-ching off the glass, up and in for a 3-point lead. Bobby Portis, big game off the bench. He has got 21 with 7 rebounds right now. Jalen Suggs takes it up the floor. Got it to go. And one coming up in the free throw line as well for Suggs. 19 for Jalen Suggs. 91-90. What a game. What a game. 6:48 remaining. That dude is tough. Injured his hand late stage of the third. Came back in this game. And right now he is leading the Magic with 19 points. Absolutely tough for Jalen Suggs. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. Come on, Damian Lillard. You got to start to be a scorer tonight in this game. This is what I took tonight for player props. Giannis over 29.5 points. Already got that one. Bobby Portis over 6.5 rebounds. He's got 7 rebounds off the bench. Already got that one. Jalen Suggs over 20.5 points. He is almost there with 19. Jalen Suggs over 2.5 made threes. Very close. He has made 2 threes tonight. The other one is Damian Lillard over 24.5 points. Gonna become a scorer. He's got 17. Quick update right now with other scores throughout college hoops going on right now at the moment. Houston's leading Troy 33-11 going into halftime. No, that's not a typo. That's 11 points going into halftime. Rhode Island in non-conference action at in-state opponent Brown. It's an overtime game. 71-69. URI's perfect at 9-0. Look at the stay perfect at Brown. One heck of a season for URI starting things off. ACC needs a major wake-up call. NC State only leading by 13 against Coppin State, 66-53. Coppin State is winless at 0-10. DePaul's leading Providence 24-18. Duke has won over Incarnate Word tonight, 72-46. Rutgers and Penn State all of a sudden got close. 77-75 Rutgers with 1:11 left to go. Rutgers might choke that game away. We got 115 plus watching now. You guys, the real MVPs, legends on the channel. Type in the chat who you guys like to win this game here. Bucks or Magic. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA action, college hoops here on the channel. If you guys really enjoy the content, make sure to keep on smashing that thumbs up. Hitting that like helps out this video a ton being found on YouTube. Right now, it's 67% Milwaukee in the poll, 33% Magic. Make sure to vote in that poll if you haven't done so as well. 1 point game with 6:48 left to play. 1 free throw as well coming up at the line by Jalen Suggs. Back from the timeouts. Jalen Suggs starting to take over. Last 2 games above 20 plus points he has scored. The free throw here by Suggs. It is up. It is through. Right down the middle. 91-91. Giannis on the floor with Dame. Gary Trent Jr., Bobby Portis, and A.J. Green. Giannis kicks out to the corner. Corner 3. He's got it. A.J. Green, a laser beam from downtown. Rips it through the cylinder. 94-91. Sharp shooting from the perimeter right there by A.J. Jalen Suggs running the point. He's defended by Gary Trent Jr. 1-on-1. Slides it over to Mo Wagner. Hand off. Anthony Black dribbles up inside the key for Black. Black floats it up and blocked out of bounds by Green. It will stay Magic basketball. A.J. Green stepping up in a big way recently. 6 points off the bench. 2 made threes tonight. Just recorded his first block in the night, stuffing Black. And underneath the hoop, Suggs will be the inbound passer for the Magic. Suggs lobs it off to the wing to Batadze. Batadze looking to hand it off. Bounce pass, drops it off to Suggs at the low block. Suggs with possession, lost the handle. Loose ball, turnover, stole away inside the key by Portis. Here goes the Bucks in transition. Giannis at the top, outside of Portis. Into the hands to Giannis here. Top of the key, Giannis. 6 minutes left to go. Giannis, crossover, dribbles up, drives to Batadze with a left hand. Couldn't finish. Offensive rebound, put back chance, Portis. And he got fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line here by Bobby Portis with 5:55 left. Vital Rights, welcome back in. Taking the Bucks to win this one. Reza, thanks for joining in. Taking the Bucks as well. Bobby Portis plays so hard in these types of games, doing exactly that tonight. 22 points with 8 rebounds by Portis in a block. First free throw. So you could not get that one. to go, though. So 94-91. Second shot here at the line by Portis, right down the middle. Splits the free throws, 4-point advantage for the Bucks. Magic with a possession. Giannis tonight with just one total assist. He's got 32 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 4 blocks by Giannis. Suggs. He passed it over to Batadze down low as we have another Bucks foul picked up here. It will be Gary Trent Jr. reaching in. So that was a foul to give by Milwaukee, and this will be an inbound coming up for Orlando. 4-point game, 5:40 left to go. Suggs inbound to Batadze. Batadze, handoff, right baseline dribble. Black, his pass broken up out of bounds off Dame. $5:39 remaining. Once again, Magic will get the inbound underneath. Out to the corner. Quarter 3. Launched by Howard over to Cylinder. Battle for the ball. Jalen Suggs came down with it, and he put it up and scores. Up and it off the backboard. It's a 2-point game right now. 95-93. Under 5.5 left to go. Jalen Suggs up to 22 points right now at the moment. 9 rebounds and 4 steals for him tonight. Dame at the top. Dame dribbles up, drives right past Wagner. Kick out to the wing. Green catching fire 3. Rattles in. It's good. Trifecta from downtown by AJ Green. Third main 3 tonight by Green off the bench with 9 points. Suggs dribbles up the floor. Poke loose out of bounds off of Trent Jr. It will stay Magic ball with 5:03 left. What a game tonight to begin the NBA Cup. Winner will take on the winner of the Knicks versus Hawks in the semifinals on Saturday. Chris Middleton checks on the floor here for Milwaukee with 5:03 remaining. If you're new on the stream, smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and feel free to let us know out in the chat who you guys like to win tonight in this one, Bucks or Magic. Underneath the hoop, Jalen Suggs will be the inbound passer. Suggs lobs it over to KCP, held up and followed by Middleton off the inbound exactly with no time coming off the clock. So bad a foul there, picked up charge to Chris Middleton as he just checked in the game and he played a split second and picked up the reach and foul. And this will send the Magic into the bonus. That's a terrible foul because that's their 5th in the quarter. And now the Magic will shoot free throws. 2 shots at the line for KCP for Orlando. First one, no good, off the back rim. Could come down to missed free throws in this game. Magic, 12 for 15, 81%. Bucks tonight, 10 for 15 at 66.7%. Bucks had a margin similar to this against the Celtics on Saturday, and they could not put them away. So this is nothing new. Right now from Milwaukee, all going to come down to whether Glenn Doc Rivers can be able to coach his team well in the final 5 minutes to secure a victory and advance to the to the semifinals in this Cup game. Right now it's a 4-point game in the Cup quarters. Second free throw good by KCP. Timeout taken on the floor as it's a Bucks timeout taken by Doc Rivers. 98-94 with 5:03 left. An incredible battle tonight. 145 plus watching right now. You guys, the real legends. MVP is out here on the channel. If you really enjoy the content, keep on coming back for future live streams here. And keep on coming back supporting this channel. Talk hoops on the chat as well. Absolutely legendary. 68% going for the Bucks in this one, only 32% for the Magic. This Magic team, just incredible overachievers they've been this year. Right now, 17-9, third place in the East. Top scorers in this game look like this. Bucks led by Giannis, 32 points for the Greek Freak in 31 minutes on 14 for 23 from the floor. Also 4 blocks, 4 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals. 22 points by Bobby Portis. He has come up big tonight. He's also got 8 rebounds with 4 assists. 9 points by AJ Green, drilling 3 threes off the bench. 17 by Damian Lillard with 9 assists tonight. He's only attempted 11 total shots, 6 for 11 from the floor. Just 1 for 3 from the perimeter by Dame tonight. Jalen Suggs leads the way. 22 points by Jalen Suggs. Double-double, 12 and 12 for points and rebounds by Goga Bitadze. Some excellent play off the bench tonight here for Anthony Black. 16 points in 27 minutes on 6 for 12 shooting by Black in his second season from Arkansas. Mo Wagner, 13 points in the first half for him. Still with 13 on a perfect 6 for 6 shooting. Ren Jeff, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Glad to have you back in. Yep. Make sure to listen to Vital Rights right there. Really appreciate it, bud. Don't just come back to the channel, but also tell others about the channel. Send them a link and keep on sharing it so we can get more people in here and keep on growing the platform out here. Genuel looking for one more assist here from the Greek Freak tonight. Best of luck for that, man. Hopefully able to get that for you tonight for Giannis with an additional assist. Only 1 total assist tonight for Giannis. His over-under rebounds total was at 11.5. He has been a non-factor tonight in the glass with just 4 rebounds. The rebounds been split up basically between everybody tonight. I'll be off tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. This is my only stream tonight. I'm on East Coast time, like Boston, New York time, so I usually don't cover the late night games unless they're a weekend for me because I have work the next day. Tomorrow working overtime till like past 6 p.m. So I won't be home until like 6:45-ish or so. I'm not going to stream tomorrow night. We're supposed to get a severe storm tomorrow, so I might lose power tomorrow. If I do have power on Thursday, then I plan on covering Celtics against Pistons on Thursday nights. Sometimes it does take a couple days for my area to get back power though. 5:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. An incredible battle. The winner of this team will take on the winner of the Knicks versus Hawks on Saturday. That game will take place out in Las Vegas on neutral floor in the NBA Cup semifinals. Back to action. Chris Middleton moves it over to Damian Lillard. Dame dribbles up to the left wing perimeter. Dame moves it off to Portis at the top of the key. Portis steps into a 3, came off the rim, short, no good. And Wendell Carter Jr. came up with a defensive rebound. Anthony Black running the point here. Anthony Black over to Jalen Suggs with 22. Suggs, Black, Bitadze, Carter Jr., and KCP. That's the 5 on the floor. Mid-block here for Jalen Suggs. Shovel pass off the Bitadze. Runner came off the rim. Short, no good. Portis secures another rebound. 9 rebounds in this game by Bobby Portis. Damian Lillard with just 17. Dame dribbles up to the top of the key. Dame off the screen. Set by Giannis. Steps into the 3. Dame, no good. Around the rim and out. Halfway down, could not send it through, though, for Dame. It will go back to the Magic here with a rebound as Suggs will draw the foul. A.J. Green reached in, and Jalen Suggs will shoot 2 more shots coming up here at the free throw line for the Magic. What a battle tonight between these two teams. Bad foul to give. The Magic are already in the bonus. And the Bucks may challenge this. They're looking like they're going to challenge this call right now on the floor. Jalen Suggs driving on A.J. Green. There was a reach as well by Dame. I think they got Dame on the reach. Yeah, they got Damian Lillard on the reach. Yep, Damian Lillard, personal foul. And the Bucks are challenging this call. Milwaukee will challenge the foul call. We'll head to another timeout. 4:03 left to go. Great game here tonight. If you're just joining in, you're missing a lot out here. Giannis having a huge game with 32 points. The Bucks were disastrous in the first half. They turned over the basketball 9 times going into halftime for Milwaukee. Their paint defense was absolutely porous in the first half. The Magic shot 57% going into halftime. And right now, the Bucks 53% from the floor. Magic limited to just under 45% currently. Still anybody's game right now at the moment. So we're just awaiting this call on the floor, whether this will be free throws coming up for Jalen Suggs or if this will be a foul rescinded charge to Damian Lillard. Yeah, so these rebounds have been shared around for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis leads the way with 9 rebounds. After that, 6 boards by Brook Lopez. Giannis with 4. 4 by Middleton. 4 by A.J. Green. And then 2 each by Prince, Dame, and Andre Jackson for rebounds. 2 free throws here by Jalen Suggs at the line. So the challenge did not work for Doc Rivers. Call stands. First free throw is good. 3-point game right now. 1 timeout remaining for the Bucks, 2 timeouts remaining for the Magic. Jalen Suggs, 23 points. He leads the Magic tonight. 16 points by Anthony Black, 12 points, 12 rebounds by Batadze. Wendell Carter Jr. also double-digit boards with 10 rebounds. Second free throw missed by Suggs. Rebound. Going back to the Bucks here. Dame takes it up the floor. Dame at the top. Pocket pass off to Giannis. Giannis, lob down low. Portis dribbles back out to the perimeter. Portis off to Giannis, attacks the paint, working on Carter Jr. one-on-one. Giannis, tough shot, goes up, and he traveled with it, according to the referees. That's now the 6th turnover of the game, charged the Greek Freak, and the Magic will have possession right back. Anything's possible. And right now, the Orlando Magic, no Paulo Banchero, no Franz Wagner, are delivering the big away, hanging in right now, down by 3. Same score that the Celtics were down on Saturday, 98-95, around the same timing as well. Around the 3.5-minute mark, they were down. They came back and won that game for Boston, 111-105 on Saturday over Milwaukee. We're at the same scenario once again, this time with the Magic. Can Doc Rivers get over the hump and pick up a win this time in a close game? That's the question. Type in the chat who you guys are going for here. Type it in. Who you've got to win, Bucks or Magic. Jalen Suggs just got fouled. He'll shoot 2 at the line. Back in the bonus. First free throw, got the bounce. 2-point game. So it was A.J. Green who reached in, defending Jalen Suggs. Bucks this season, 2-3 in games decided by 1 possession. Magic are 1-1. I told everybody at the beginning that this game could very well go down to 1 possession. I think it very well can tonight. Free throw number 2 is good by Suggs. 98-97. I was not comfortable taking the Bucks minus 7.5 or minus 8.5 tonight. Knew it would be much closer than that. Middleton at the low block. Middleton shovel pass underneath off to Giannis, and he throws it down with a 2-handed flush. Giannis up to 34 points now. Great assist there by Middleton. 3-point game approaching 3 minutes left to go. Here's a 3 taken straight away. Top of the key. It's butter. Swoosh. Jalen Suggs from downtown. Bang, bang, boomerang. Triple digits on the board from Magic City. 100 even. 3 minutes left to go. Can Doc Rivers finally pull out a victory? Pocket pass off the roll down. Giannis. And he got his pocket picked. A late whistle though by the referees. And it's rolled a reach-in foul charged to the Magic. Jalen Suggs reaches in, defending Giannis off the roll down. Very close to becoming a clean steal there. But the referees blew the whistle and rolled Jalen Suggs with a reach on Giannis. Very close, but yep, looking at that replay, that was a foul there by Suggs. And it was also on Giannis going up, so it was not a... This is not an on-the-floor... That's actually upgraded. So this is going to be upgraded to a shooting foul. So he was going into a shooting motion. He got stripped going up. So the refs rolled out a shooting motion by Giannis, and Giannis will be granted 2 free throws. And the first one he makes. A 101-100. Big game tonight by Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak with 35 points right now. Second free throw coming up at the line. No good, missed off the front rim. Pinwheels around, and Batadze collects the defensive rebound. Jalen Suggs, player of the game recently. He's got a big game tonight so far by Suggs with 28, looking for 30. Drive out and kick out to the corner. Wendell Carter Jr. sends it off to Suggs. Suggs stepping up in a major way. He was absolutely him at Gonzaga back in 2020. Jacks up the three, skipped around the rim and out. Giannis controls the defensive rebound. Bucks with a possession. 2:30 left to go. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Dame, top of the key, dribbles up, drives. Kick out to the corner. Oh, it's a big U by Damian Lillard. Intercepted up the floor. Jalen Suggs, the steal and the layup. It's a 1-point lead for the Magic. The Milwaukee Bucks are going to blow it again, choking on a big one here tonight. Dame lobs off to Middleton. Middleton reached on and fouled, charged to Anthony Black. Damian Lillard having a brutal game tonight. He is on the wrong side of his prime right now for Dame. A terrible pass got picked off for the 2-point steal. Turnovers. Above 2 minutes left to go. Milwaukee inbound. Dame, a kick. Corner, three, Green. They're not going to count it. Dame was fouled on the pass. And free throw is coming up for Damian Lillard. He'll have 2 shots. The corner three went by AJ Green. It was after the whistle blew for the foul on the reach-in charge to the Magic. Bonus time now for the Bucks. Both teams over the limit. Damian Lillard. 2 shots here at the free throw line. First one is up. First one is good. 102-102. What a game. Almost 200 plus watching. We only have 39 likes. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up. Keep on hitting that like. Helps out this video a ton. Being found on YouTube. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well. And make sure to share it out to all your friends. Keep on coming back for future live streams here on the channel. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA, college hoops. Make sure to type in the chat who you guys are rooting for this one to win, Bucks or Magic. Both of the free throws go by Damian Lillard. 2 minutes left to go. 103-102. What a battle. Jalen Suggs at the top of the key, defended by Dame 101, switch steers. He gets guarded at the elbow by Trent Jr. Jalen Suggs takes it, and he makes it. He's got 32 tonight for Jalen. Big game, Jalen Suggs. He did that in the Final Four against Gonzaga as he heaved up a half-court buzzer-beating 3 and won the game against UCLA. Missed shot, no good by Dame. Off the back rim, a rebound control by KCP. Doc Rivers and the Bucks are going to choke again, aren't they? The Orlando Magic, number 3 team in the Eastern Conference right now. A record of 17 wins at the moment, looking for more. Jumper no good at the baseline. 17-9 at the moment, just 7-9 on the road. And underneath, Wendell Carter Jr. got the offensive rebound and was fouled underneath by Giannis. 2 free throws coming up for the Magic. Doc Rivers and the Milwaukee Bucks. Can't ever trust them, can you? Lackluster performance tonight. No Paulo Banchero, no Franz Wagner, an 8.5-point favorite, and looking like they're going to choke on a big one tonight in the NBA Cup quarters. The free throw, right down the middle, it is good by Wendell Carter Jr. 2-point lead. Turnovers tonight between Dame, Lillard with 4 turnovers, Giannis with 10. They have 10 out of the 16 turnovers tonight between Dame and Giannis. Second free throw, right down the middle. It is good. For another shot at the line for Wendell Carter Jr. Giannis crosses the midcourt logo. Minute 10 left to go. Antetokounmpo, top of the key, puts the ball into the hands to Middleton. Middleton sends it off to Giannis. Giannis at the top here. 1 minute even left to go. Giannis, one-on-one playing iso ball, finds Dame. 8 in the shot clock. Lillard dribbles up at the left wing. Step back, 3 in the air. Dame, oh, he hits it. Bang, bang, bang. Damian Lillard rips it down for the 3. We're tied. 106-106. 45 seconds left to go. Jalen Suggs. Been big shot maker throughout his career, especially in the Final Four in college. Away from the basketball. Oh, he got a foul. It's a defensive foul by Gary Trent Jr. You gotta trade that man right there. Get out. Get away from Milwaukee. That's a big U. Gary Trent Jr. collides right into Anthony Black. Picks up the defensive foul. And the Magic are gonna shoot shots in the bonus at the free throw line. That dude needs to be traded. Get him away from a Bucks uniform ASAP. First free throw is good by Anthony Black, 107-106. You know that they'll never hear the end of it if Doc Rivers and the Milwaukee Bucks lose this game. If you're new on the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you guys want overtime, type in overtime out here in the chat. Second free throw, Black, no good, missed it off the rim short. Giannis collected the defensive rebound, 40 seconds left to go. Damian Lillard, dribble, drive, right down the lane inside, he scores with a right-hand layup. It's a 1-point lead for Milwaukee. 30 seconds left to go. Damian Lillard stepping up in a big way recently. Right here, right now. Suggs at the left wing. Suggs with a basketball, 25 seconds left to go. He will slow it down. Jalen Suggs playing iso ball, one-on-one, working on Dame. Suggs with a lead, no good off the back rim, missed a three. Huge defensive rebound by Bobby Portis with 10 seconds left to go, and he will shoot two at the free throw line. Bobby Portis, major on the glass tonight. 2 shots and a bonus coming up for Portis. Double-double by BP tonight with 22 points and 10 rebounds. Team Mula, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Quinn in the stream. Queen in the stream liking overtime for this one. What a start to the NBA Cup here, folks. Massive, massive start tonight. These streams have been incredible. Friday night, Saturday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. Legendary. If you're new on the channel, smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe as we have a timeout taken on the floor by the Magic with 10 seconds left. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining. 35 points by Giannis Antetokounmpo, 24 by Damian Lillard, 22 points, 10 rebounds by Bobby Portis. And for the Orlando Magic, 32 points by Jalen Suggs, rising up in a big way tonight. Anthony Black's got 17. What a game. Orlando, the number 3 team in the East, record of 17-9. 1-1 in 3-point games this season. 1-1 record in games decided by 1 possession. The Bucks are 2-3. And they had a loss on Friday that was at the Celtics on Friday that they had, and then they lost that game. They actually lost that game by 6 at the end of it. They blew what was a 3-point lead with 3 minutes left to go and ended up losing by 6 in a 9-point swing in that game. What a game tonight here. An incredible battle. Bobby Portis will be shooting 2 free throws at the line with 10 seconds left to go. There's a loose ball foul charge to the Magic. Foul trouble looks like this. Damian Lillard, 4 personal fouls. Everybody else with 2 under 0. Goga Batadze, he was the one who picked up the foul. He is fouled out. Batadze with his 6th personal foul, he has just fouled out. So that's his 6th. 4 personal fouls by Wendell Carter Jr. So the 2 front court guys are in some deep, deep foul trouble. Batadze has already fouled out. Yup, Damian Lillard with 24 points tonight. His over-under prop is 24.5. You could get a 3-leg parlay tonight with Giannis over 29.5 points. Damian Lillard 24.5, and the Bucks win on the money line. But Bucks haven't won just yet, and Damian Lillard hasn't got that 25th point yet. That's crushing. They're still looking at this foul charge to Batadze and a loose ball. As Portis came up off a double team with a rebound, he was trapped in between the 2 front court guys, Wendell Carter Jr. and Goga Batadze. Yeah, this is being looked at right now. It is under official review on that 6th foul charged to Batadze. So Batadze waiting to hear if he'll be able to play or not. 6th personal foul they've got right now, but this is under review on the monitors. The referees are looking at this to see if they'll rescind the foul, drop him back to 5, or have him sit for the remaining part of the game if they charge him on a 6th. Bobby Portis trapped in between Goga Batadze and Wendell Carter Jr. Batadze and Carter both trying to strip that basketball simultaneously together, and the referees rolled it on Batadze. This is a critical call because if it's on Carter instead, that would be his 5th. Batadze would still be available with 5, but right now where we stand, it's Batadze who has 6 fouls and Carter has 4. So still awaiting for this. 10 seconds left to go. Goga Batadze, if he has been out for this game due to his 6 personal fouls or not, and that's we're still awaiting for. This will be Bucks. Should be Bucks basketball here. Still, we're awaiting. Yeah, this will be Bucks basketball. Okay, so interesting case here. Bucks will get the inbound in their backcourt, so it will not be free throws. It will be an inbound coming up for Milwaukee. Giannis, inbound. Dame's got it. Dame, as he gets trapped around midcourt, and he gets fouled. Wendell Carter Jr. picks up the reach and fall with 9 seconds left to go. 9 seconds left to go. Bucks have yet to win just yet. Damian Lillard will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Damian Lillard, 9.1 seconds left to go. Bucks have still not won just yet. We got 9.1 seconds remaining. No spoilers. If you guys are new in the stream, the Magic will still get the basketball if he makes both of these free throws in a one-possession game. First free throw is good. Damian Lillard crossing his over-under prop total points tonight, now up to his 25th point. 109-107. Dame with one more free throw. Magic still have 2 timeouts left. Bucks with 1 timeout. Mo Wagner checks on the floor. No spoilers if you guys are new in the stream. Damian Lillard, one more free throw here with 9 seconds left to go. Second free throw right down the middle. 26 points tonight by Dame, and the Magic will burn a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Orlando burns a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left. Bucks with 1 timeout remaining as well. What a game, everybody. If you guys are new in the stream, we got 230 plus watching. Smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams on the channel. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA, college hoops here on the channel. And if anybody's interested, feel free to join in on the Behind Your Basketball channel memberships. If anybody is out there interested in becoming a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month to get shout outs at the end of each and every single one of my live streams that I do cover. We're around 30 seconds behind, I believe, due to YouTube delay, so no spoilers mean if you guys are watching TV and ahead of me posting in the chat. If you're ahead of me, that would mean that it will be a spoiler. So once we get to it, we'll get to, I think we're like 30 seconds behind due to YouTube delay on the video once it comes out through the stream here. But what a game, everybody. What a way to start the NBA Cup tonight. This is my only stream tonight. I'm on East Coast time. I live outside Boston. I'm a Celtics fan, if you guys didn't know, but I cover an entire NBA, also college hoops as well. So this is my only stream tonight. I will not be live tomorrow. I'm working overtime tomorrow for the Salvation Army drive at my works. I'm getting home around like 6:45, 7 o'clock at night tomorrow night. Plus, we're getting like a 50 mile per hour, 60 mile per hour windstorm, so I'm probably going to lose power. Next stream, if I do have power, will be on Thursday. Celtics hosting the Pistons at 7:30 p.m. if I do have power that day after tomorrow's storm. Magic, far side of the floor, get the inbound off the screen. Suggs for the tie, took the 3, came off the rim, short, no good. Giannis controls the rebound, and in the backcourt, the Magic give a foul with 5 seconds left to go. A crusher for Jalen Suggs. They had a beautifully drawn up play. Jalen Suggs circling around. He had space, came out to the corner, received the pass, took the three, and he missed it off the rim short. Jalen Suggs unable to bury that three to force overtime, and Milwaukee will shoot 2 shots in the bonus here with Giannis. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Huge game tonight for the Greek Freak, about to close it here in the Cup quarterfinals. Crushing for Jalen Suggs. He made that big three in the Final Four to send Gonzaga to the championship against UCLA 4 years ago. But tonight, the top scorer for the Magic since Banchero and Franz Wagner are both injured, it is now Jalen Suggs. He had a huge night crossing the 30-plus point mark, but tonight just came up by a slim margin. Giannis at the line shooting 2. One to pull away by a 2-possession game. He drills it. Looking like the dagger tonight by Antetokounmpo with a 4-point lead. And I said a couple minutes ago, if you took the parlay, Giannis over 29.5 points. Damian Lillard over 24.5 points. Bucks on the money line, and is looking really, really good right now for those 3 on the parlay. As that number for the odds was at plus 315 for that same game parlay in the Bucks money line. Giannis over 29.5 and Dame over 24.5. Second free throw coming up here by Giannis. Big time Giannis tonight on the floor. 36 points, looking for 37 right here for the Greek Freak. The free throw is up. The free throw is good. Bounces in. 5-point advantage for Milwaukee. 5 seconds left to go. I told you guys that the Bucks would not cover tonight, but they would get the money line for this game just like that. Bang, bang. It looks like, barring a 5-second miracle by the Magic. What a game. Orlando burns their final timeout to 112-107 with 5 seconds left to play. If you guys are new in the stream, really enjoying the content tonight, you guys absolute legends, MVPs in the chat, hit that thumbs up, smash that like, hit that subscribe. What a game tonight here to start off the NBA Cup. Arkansas crushing Michigan 36-21. Houston is up against Troy and College Hoops 49-26. Wisconsin and Illinois tied up at 28 apiece. DePaul leading Providence by 2. 33-31 right now. College Hoops games has gone final. Number 1 Tennessee beat Miami 75-62. Number 4 Duke crushed Incarnate Word tonight 72-46. NC State only by 10 against winless Coppin State 66-56 tonight. Rutgers able to hold on, beat Penn State in Big Ten Conference play 80-76. Big win by Syracuse over Albany 102-85. Xavier crushed Morgan State tonight 119-58. And West Virginia with a blowout win over NC Central 79-45. 112-107. 5 seconds left to go here as we come back to action. Magic advance it to their front court. Far side of the floor, Anthony Black, the inbound passer. Black looking for an open teammate here. He moves it off to the top of the key. The shot taken by Jet Howard for 3, and he got fouled. Jet Howard got fouled. If this is on the 3-point shot, he will shoot 3, and it is. This game still can continue. Jet Howard fouled at the top of the key with 3.3 seconds left to go. You gotta get this man traded. Gary Trent Jr. picks up a pathetic big ew foul. It's gonna be 3 coming up in the free throw line for shots by Jet Howard. Get him out. That dude's gonna get traded. Take away the Bucks uniform from him. He's had a terrible game tonight for GTJ. No wonder why the Raptors didn't want him. First free throw is good. 3 free throws at the line here for Jet Howard. For Orlando, first one he made. Gary Trent Jr. tonight. 6 points in 24 minutes. Third personal foul for him just a moment ago. Second free throw is good. Batadze, by the way, is back on the floor. He has 5 fouls. He had that 6th one rescinded from him that they won the challenge on. 112-109, going for the miss. He got it back, though. The refs will not roll it a bucket. It was a 2 on the bucket. It's rolled a lane violation. Charged to Orlando with 3 seconds left to go. It hit all glass. Went directly back to Howard. Did not hit any part of the rim. And this will be Bucks ball here in the backcourt. 3.3 seconds remaining. Giannis, far side of the floor, will be the inbound passer. All you have to do is take care of the basketball here. The Bucks have not done that tonight, though. Milwaukee with 16 total turnovers. All they have to do is inbound it cleanly and draw a foul on the Magic. Giannis lobs it over the top in the backcourt for Dame. Dame gets fouled with 2.2 seconds remaining. Damian Lillard to the free throw line. Will shoot 2 here to ice this game. What a game tonight. You guys, the real legends, MVPs coming out here in the stream, being a part here on the channel tonight for this one. Damian Lillard, 2 shots at the free throw line to seal the deal tonight. And we'll advance and take on the winner of the Knicks versus Hawks in the NBA Cup semifinals out in Las Vegas on Saturday. First free throw by Damian Lillard right down the middle. It's a 2-possession game with 2 seconds left to go. Virtually impossible. Damian Lillard to go up by 5. Second free throw by Dame. Right down the middle. 114-109. 2 seconds left to go, and the Milwaukee Bucks are about to win. It will advance over to Vegas for the NBA Cup semifinals on Saturday. 3-point shot at the buzzer. Hit the top of the shot clock by Jet Howard, and this game goes final. The Milwaukee Bucks advance, and they will take on the winner of the Hawks versus Knicks on Saturday. Thanks all for joining in, being a part here on the stream. Giannis Antetokounmpo, a masterpiece of a game tonight. 37 points in this one, as this game goes final. 114-109. Thanks all for joining in, being a part on the channel for this one. An incredible game between these two teams, battling it out all throughout the course of the night. I'll go over the top scores tonight in this one. Giannis, 37.7 rebounds on 15 for 24 shooting. Damian Lillard, 28 points, 9 assists tonight. 22 points, 10 rebounds by Bobby Portis. And for the Magic, Jalen Suggs, big game for him. 32 points, 9 rebounds. 17 points by Anthony Black off the bench, 13 by Mo Wagner off the bench, 12 points and 14 rebounds by Goga Bitadze, 10 points by Jet Howard tonight for the Magic. Thanks all for joining in, being a part of the stream for this one. You guys, the real legends, MVPs out here on the stream. This is my only stream tonight here. Quick update, I will not be live tomorrow. We're getting hit by a severe storm tomorrow. I'm also working overtime at my workplace, and I won't get home until like 7 o'clock or so tomorrow night. I'm probably going to lose power most likely tomorrow. We're getting hit by a really bad storm tomorrow. If I do have power, I'm hoping to be back on Thursday covering the Celtics against Pistons if I do have power on Thursday. If not, I'm hoping to be back on Saturday for at least one of the NBA Cup games. Saturday's schedule, I'm probably going to cover Louisville against Kentucky, since that's at the same time as one of the NBA Cup games. They have games at 4 and 8:30. I'll take the 8:30 most likely on Saturday night for the NBA Cup that night for the semifinals. Thanks all for joining in, being a part of the stream for this one. 114-109. Bucks win over the Magic, and we're going to close out to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We got Jason, Bradley, Warren, Kelly, I Am Ghost, the Nija Player, Asia, Ice Ice Baby, Katie, Russell, SGA Sports Talk, Lonely Satellites, Michael, John, Norma, Jonathan, Guido, and Mark. Thanks all for joining in tonight, being a part in the stream for this one. Big shout out to SGA Sports Talk once again for joining in on the memberships, as he is back in on the memberships once again. Thanks all for joining in tonight in this Tuesday night. Bucks survive. Bucks will advance over to the NBA Cup semis on Saturday as the Bucks win 114-109 against the Magic. Wrapping up this one, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night, everyone.